hello, hello. Hey everyone, what is going on today on this lovely day? Whew, today is a good day. I don't know why, but I'm just grateful I woke up this morning. What is up with everyone today? What's going on? What did y'all do today on this lovely day? I haven't crocheted in a couple, like 2 days, because normally what I'm making should have been done by now. But no, I decided not to do it. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Cam. Trying to rearrange this so I don't have to play with it. Uh, Today I called off Cam. I hate this. Over here playing with stuff that I don't got no business playing with. Okay, that's better. I haven't crocheted in like 2 days. So, like almost like a day and a half. I want to say a day and a half. I tried like doing it yesterday. It wasn't happening. And I'm like, Because the last time I came on was the other night when I was crocheting on the live the other night. After that, I laid down for a little bit. And I was like, well, I'm just going to get up and crochet again. Nope. I was And plus, on top of that, it was late too. So that was another reason. So I'm like, yeah. Oh. That reminds me, I gotta send something to. Thanks, Crystal, for reminding me. Not for loaning, but someone had asked me for some yarn that I normally don't use, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send it to them. And I'm like, And then I called off today because my son is still slightly sick. So, but he's a lot better than what he was yesterday. So right now, all my scraps are downstairs in my bedroom. Yes, I can. If it let me once to post. Because I don't have my mouse and my mouse broke. Give me a second. I'm going to send it to you through Messenger, Crystal. Oh, never mind. I lied. I have to sign into my Facebook account and I'll remember my password. Figure it out. How did I do it last time without my mouse? Trying to figure out how I did it without my mouse. Forget it. I'm just going to use my phone and do it that way. Because I cannot remember how I did it without my mouse. I can see it through my phone, but I gotta log in with Facebook through my computer. So I haven't did it yet. So I'm just gonna do the link through my phone because I cannot remember how I did it without my mouse. Yeah, StreamYard. There you go, Crystal. I sent it. Because my mouse broke a couple days ago. Around the time that my computer started to mess up, I dropped it and it just went into pieces. So, and then I tried to figure out how to do it, and sitting here with me, knowing me, was playing with buttons. Figured out how to like use the mouse pad on my computer to put it up there, but now I can't remember how the heck I did it. And Crystal, as soon as you come up, I'm going. Oh, hi, Cammy.
Hello, I'm on my tablet. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
What you doing, Cam?
Squirreling. I'm gonna make a. See if I'm gonna make a Afghan out of my scrappy acrylic yarn too.
Because right now I haven't crocheted in a couple days, so like a day and a half.
Oh, hi, Kimmy.
Hi, Crystal.
It's pretty.
I finished it
I
yesterday.
heard as soon as you come up, and then I clicked on the link, and I lost whatever else you were saying.
Cause I was saying that I was going after you and Kim getting ready to delete the link.
Okay. All right. You know I've been working on everything.
Yeah,
Think that shelf is tall enough?
yeah, that's tall enough.
I have room on that second shelf, and I've got yarn in all these totes and boxes.
Oh, girl, but
Well,
you haven't even talked
hey,
about.
Ashley, I don't have my window wall anymore. I can actually see the window. Because it's all over there.
Girl, you need to quit. You're frozen, Crystal.
Right. I love it. Where I'm sitting at, I will get internet and then every once, and then it'll cycle through and it'll switch to my mobile. So I need mobile more than I do internet where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah, all
Hey,
my totes were
Christopher.
that were all my totes that were on that window wall
Yeah.
are over here, except for this one, but that has a specific project in it. And the top row, top shelf is nothing but Mary Maxim, uh, 1 pound
Yeah.
mill ends. I paid $6, either $5 or $5.99, depending on when it was, what was the sale was per
Yeah.
ball. And then the next shelf down is nothing but Crafter's Secret Hobby Lobby, 1 pound balls.
Yeah.
Underneath that is, I have some Crafter Secret there, but I also have Karen Jumbo and some Red Heart Jumbo.
Mm.
Yeah. And all the pretty pinks and rainbow colors on the other shelf.
Yeah.
Uh, that entire shelf is nothing but Lion Brand, and I've got a little bit of Red Heart on it. The bottom shelf is Hirschner's, Mary Maxim, and God bless, I don't know what.
And you have a nerve to
Hello,
talk
Miss
about me with
Crystal.
yarn.
Huh?
You have the nerve to talk about me with yarn in multiple places.
No, yours is in multiple rooms. I'm talking four. Yours is in 3 or 4 rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, as far as I know, you have the basement, the craft room, the bedroom, and the kitchen,
And my son's room.
and the sun. Okay, so that's 5 rooms. I have two: the craft room and the bedroom. And the bedroom is coming into the craft room.
But at least I do
So
rotate out my yarn.
at least what?
At least I rotate out my yarn so when I'm done with up here, I bring whatever's downstairs and in there and here so I can use it.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to go through these two teal totes that are in front of me, and those two. I'm going to go through them and then pick a couple of totes out of the wall over here, or out of in front of the buffet, and some stuff off the shelves, fill them back up, work through them. But I can show you guys, but I can't put this on my Facebook because the lady that is getting it is on my Facebook. So she doesn't follow me on YouTube, on anything I do on YouTube. So
Hold up, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, hold your horses.
Puzzle yarn? What is that? Yeah. Yes. Oh,
and I have these is the same yarn as this.
is that puzzle backgammon? Not backgammon.
It's puzzled, but I have no idea what the name is,
It's
because I got the mystery bags from Premiere,
yeah.
and this is one bag, I believe.
You know I'm about to
Yeah.
whoop you, right?
Well, considering I have 5 balls of uh, two different colorways of puzzle, I have 5 balls each.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No.
fine.
See if I can get to comments.
Y'all.
Hello. But,
I need
yeah.
to find something to work on without
Yeah.
having. No, me. I'm trying to find something to do because I have tutorials that I have to record, but I want to do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's
So
like
you need the right yarn for the tutorial that's gonna do good with your background.
yeah.
I know what you're doing and what you mean by what you're doing, but I ain't doing that.
No, I'm like, in the meantime, I want to work on something crochet related, but I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out what
My,
I want to do.
my go-to is ooh, blankets.
Blankies.
Yeah. Oh, uh, Ashley, have you worked with the Ogo yarn yet?
Be right back.
Yes.
Annoying, isn't it?
Yes.
I have the Karen. It's the number six weight yarn
Uh,
in the purple in the purples.
hold that thought because I can tell you how many I got left.
Oh yeah, I literally have 6 in baby pastels or baby rainbow. I have 4 in green, and I've got 1 untouched purple and 1 that I've started using. Thank
You
you.
got
I've
10 left.
had it. I have had that blanket off to the side for a while. I
Mhm.
haven't. It's a to me. It's what I call a BS blanket. I don't. I'm just making it to make it. I don't have a particular person it's going to. So I don't care if it goes in timeout because I'm
Yeah.
not in a hurry to get it finished.
The
Well,
only together I have left is 10 altogether. Just don't ask me what I got downstairs yet. So I'm not done
okay.
going through these toes.
The number 6 Karen yarn.
Yeah.
It calls for a 6.5 millimeter, or I believe that's a K hook.
Yeah.
If that's how you go. I had to go up to a 7 to get it to work because the K was pulling it too tight. And I'm
No,
doing the same pattern that I did on that blanket, which is the moss stitch in a square by Repeat Crafter Me. That's one of my go-tos
because I know the last
because
time it worked with it in the baby hat, I went up to a size 8.
I
Because even though it said it was a 4 weight, a medium 4 weight, but I felt like a chunky 4 weight. So I had to go up
yeah,
to size 8 in order to work with it.
yeah, no, I would have had problems with that.
So I'm like, and I ever since then I haven't worked. Don't get me wrong, I still got some left, but I haven't worked
Hmm.
recently.
Well, I'm gonna do the 2 purples, which total is like 450 something yards, I believe. Anyway, it's small yardage for the donut,
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna work on them as I have it, which I actually pulled from the inside instead of from the outside, like everybody tells you to do. I actually started pulling from the inside.
I prefer pulling from the inside because it's like one is easier. Like the only issue that I have with any type of yarn when it gets like closer to the end, it balls up a little bit and detangle. That's
It
it.
goes, whoop, yeah, it goes from this to that.
It
Yeah,
collapses on itself.
Yeah,
and that's the only issue I have. But I'd rather have that issue, and I know I can easily detangle it really quick in a matter of like 20 minutes. As long as I keep it in one spot, I'm fine. If I try to transport my project to another room, that's when I have the issue.
yeah. That's why I have little baskets. I think you saw the blue ones when I was pointing at my shelves. I
Mm-hmm.
have like half a dozen of those, and I've got a couple of gray ones and some other portables. And I have 1 or 2 projects in each basket, and they can go from room to room to room. Which, with me, because I'm dealing in just the craft area right now, they're
Yeah,
going from floor to tote to floor to tote. They're just bouncing all in the area.
Yeah.
But what I would do is I'd put it all in there, and if it collapsed, it collapsed. If it was decided it wanted to be a pain in the butt scheme, and every 5 seconds I had a yarn bar for a knot or whatever, it stayed in that basket.
Yeah.
And my mom saw me looking one time because I'd pulled a huge yarn barf out. And what I do is I will, like you just pulled some out for you to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I would pull it backwards and drop it into the basket.
Because
My
that's
mom looked at it
And
and it was,
it get tangled. I hate when that happens.
this is the
yeah.
same yarn down working with, but this is why I had to roll it up so when I get to the end of it, because this is the outside part of it, and I was
Mm-hmm.
a little bit came off, so I was like, let me deal with this now before it gets worse than what it already is, and I have to cut it, and I'll be mad if I have to cut it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. But when
Well,
when
I
I
did,
get the yarn bar, I will untangle it backwards into whatever container I'm using for that project, and
yeah.
then it looks like a heap of colored ramen noodles. My,
Delicious.
and my mom looked at it one time. I was working on a red and white project. She goes, "Okay, you have beet noodles and ramen noodles." I said, "No, I have red and white yarn that got spaghettified." All right, Ashley, quit playing with buttons.
No, I did that on purpose. I was
What
trying to figure
you
out what
working
Cam was
on?
working on.
Half double crochet afghan.
Ooh,
What's wrong?
how wide are you making it?
Ooh,
Twin size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he over there just minding his business, crocheting. And I'm like, wait a minute, what is he working on? All I see is just hands going back and forth.
I'd also like to
Yeah.
recognize that Crystal knew the size of the blanket without knowing the size of the blanket by eyeballing it. I would like to suggest that was kind of impressive. I was like, oh,
I just started chaining.
Yeah.
Is that
I,
beige or white now?
hmm?
It was
I
asking
just
him, is it the color beige or white? Because it looks white.
it's like a off white.
oh, like an
Maybe.
Aaron color
Yeah,
or
like a
cream
creamish
or
white.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's eggshell. No, I'm just kidding. All the
Yeah,
different
whatever.
whites there are.
Yeah, I actually have a label.
Oh,
I got
Lord.
one with the label. I got 12 of them at the store. At the Goodwill store.
Oh, I love thrift
Oh, a
store
nice
yarns.
window.
Oh, yeah.
The windows open outward. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's color off white.
I'm not nosy.
Ooh,
Ah,
that's pretty.
I
Oh, yeah,
say
the big
yo.
one.
Oh, yeah.
See, every time I go to my thrift store, I can never find no yarn there. Every time I do, it's all tangled and messed up and jacked up.
And that's why it's in the thrift store. I feel the same way
Exactly.
around here. Like they don't have anything in my unique my thrift store.
And I'll be feeling like when I do find it, it's just like scattered like everywhere and all dots and balls. And I'm like, what's the point of getting it? And I have to detangle it.
And it's almost regular price when they price it
Mhm.
too.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Now, see, I can't really complain because when I started, I went to a thrift store. And it's a baseball display bag,
Yeah,
is what it was. And so it's about 3 inches wide and about 4 foot long and about, oh no, sorry, about 3 inches deep, about 4 long and about a foot and a half high. That was stuffed completely with yarn. I literally waited about 3 or 4 days. I left it on the porch open so that if there was any bugs or smell or anything, it would get out.
yeah,
Brought it in the house, set it on the floor, opened it up completely, and started pulling it out. When I pulled it out, I got about 15 to 20 full skeins of yarn.
That's a fine. That is a fine.
Oh, yeah.
For
I
how
paid
much? Do you remember?
$55 for it.
55. Okay. Okay.
I paid $55. But
That's
for 15 to 20 full skeins, unused yarn, and then I had a bunch of what the heck is this yarn?
Well,
And I had a pile that was 3 times the size of my hand. So I would grab a ball and grab a thread and pull it out as much as I could. I
yeah,
didn't try I didn't try undoing the mess. I just started pulling
like
so that
yank.
the everything inside tightened up.
Oh no.
Oh no, I did that on purpose. I ended up throwing away a multicolored ball about this big.
ooh,
Oh yeah, but I got another 8 skeins of almost full yarn. So, between 20, 25, 28 skeins of yarn, I found half a dozen hooks, 3 pair of knitting needles, two circular needles, and then 3 regular. I wasn't complaining.
You knit as well?
My daughter does.
Oh, there you go. You
I
got a
know
use
I
for it.
can exactly. I can cast on, I can do the knit stitch, and I can cast off.
Well, then you
That's
can
it.
knit. That's basically knitting
Eh,
and pearl.
meh.
don't
No,
talk
I don't
about
know.
that.
I have not done purling yet, so. But no, I know Ashley was kind of wanting to see my progress as I was going, and if
Yeah.
you were here, then you could see it, and if not, I knew you'd catch it on the replay.
Well, for you did it in this live?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will.
Uh,
Oh, look
Ash,
at that. Yes.
yeah, hold on, wait a
Yes.
minute. I zoned out for a second. I started counting stitches. Wait a minute. What happened? What was said? I said yes to
Oh,
something. I don't know what.
oh, you said yes to something bad. You don't even know what you said yes
Wait a
to.
minute. What I say yes to? I'm confused. I started counting
Um.
stitches.
No, you're fine. And then this used to be over here,
Okay. It's looking
but
awesome. It looks like
I,
a
ha-
yarn store, and I'm so jealous. I'm just saying.
I have a hole, but I'm going to rearrange that hole. I have a box, that brown box with the brown yarn and gray yarn on top, and I have a tote box of nothing but red heart ombres in it.
Oh wow, yeah.
Those are going, yeah,
I'm not
those are all
coveting.
going to go
I swear.
the, on the shelf by themselves.
That's gonna look. It's gonna look good.
The only one that I can't really find is the Sunny, and I have to see if Joanne's has it, and then for me to get to Joanne's is like 45 minutes.
Where are you?
So yeah.
Where are you looking for, Crystal? Because I might be able to find it at my Joanne's and send it to you.
Oh
Sunny,
no,
and then
I'm
what?
Kelly did for me the Sunny ombre, the yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have never
that's
seen
the
that
only
one
one that
either.
you really cannot find. Yeah, that one. That's the only one you cannot find at Walmart easily.
Yeah, I've never seen that one
Yep.
at Walmart.
You want it?
Yeah. If you want to send it my way, I'll take it. But Kelly sent me 9 of them. Remember?
Oh wow,
I
okay.
have this one. This is a half a
Yeah.
ball, and I have a whole one somewhere. So you can have this one and a half a ball that I got in here.
I'll
So
combine
you can
that with
do
one
it.
of the others I got. That's a two and a half ball shawl.
So you
So
can have
that'll
it.
work.
I ain't gonna use it no time soon.
Yeah, I normally put three ombres and make a shawl out of it. So
Nice.
when I order ombres, I order in sets of 3.
Yeah, the second one is buried, so I have to dig for that one.
I'm not in any hurry because I've got, like I said, I have a full tote of nothing but ombres. I have the
Yeah,
green.
the
I
green
have,
apple.
yeah, green apple. I've got purples. I've got two different blues.
The only
And this is going to
I'm so
make
dumb. I'm
Ashley
like,
go
I said the
bonkers.
word of, I said the actual colorway, green apple. Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
I
that's
have
one color I do not
Jazzy.
got is green apple yet. I got pretty much every other ombre besides green apple.
The
I
jazzy
have the pink.
pink. I did a
And
video on the
Ashley,
Walmart yarn, and I should know these
yeah.
names.
Oh, I don't.
I
I
forgot.
literally almost hate pink,
You
but
hate pink. I know
um,
you hate pink.
yes.
Look at my pink yarn.
And I have
Pink.
4 Jazzy.
It's attacking you.
Uh,
I don't know
I'm
what to
dead.
do with
Okay.
this.
I think
Ew! Ew!
finish alone.
Attach it to something else and make a scrap blanket out of it.
Right
Yeah,
now, I
that's.
think I got so much pink it ain't even funny. It's
I
like
have.
This is my pink
Yeah.
yarn. Pink. I'll mess with you. I'm
You're.
sorry. Pink.
I've got.
Ah,
I've got four balls of pink in there. Let's
mistake.
see. And there it is. Kinda.
Walmart makes some good yarn.
Yeah. That
It's
is
really
specifically for a certain project, or I would not have bought it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not teasing you. I'm sorry. It's just
No, it's fine.
me.
I have those 4 pink. I've got the Jazzy. I've got 4 of those. And
Yeah.
I have 2 of the ice cream big scoop that are in, I think it's called strawberry, but it's pink and white. The ice cream is going to be made into baby blankets. And so is whatever's left.
I've never used ice cream yarn. Is it really like soft, or is it like that?
Me personally, I had tried it
I don't
before.
know.
It's like in between. It all depends where you get it from.
Yeah, like if you get it off
I-
of the
Like if you get it
container
from the
yarn.
actual website, it's super soft.
Okay.
But if you get it from
Yeah,
stores, it's a different complete story. It's like rough from everybody like touching over it, being dropped and packing,
True.
stuff like that.
yeah,
Good point. That is a good
yeah.
point.
And mine is actually still in plastic.
Ah,
So
from like the
I got
store
mine
store.
from the website. I
Oh,
got it
from
from
the
the
website.
website.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on sale. I got it from the website. But yeah, what I'm going to do is work through these totes, get the other totes emptied into this, and condense. And those totes are going to be my storage totes for the blankets I make.
And then you're gonna do a walkthrough
Because
for us
uh, what, before, during, or after? Because
whenever you want, whatever
I'm
you.
still in the middle of, so I'm in the middle of during right now. But
I'd love to see the things
oh,
when they're done and stuff. Oh man.
so I have this one that I just showed.
Nostalgia.
And this
Mhm.
one,
Oh yeah, I saw that one last.
that's
I think
that
last time.
the one that I'm using from the Expo. I have a 6 foot 6'3", 6'4" blanket
Oh wow,
that
wow,
I'm
that's
making for
one.
my daughter's boyfriend, and it's a double stranded worsted weight with a 7 millimeter hook.
Oh, okay, so it's going pretty fast, ish fast.
Oh yeah, it's all double crochet, but that thing is heavy as heck,
It's like a weighted
and
blanket at the
all
point, right? The heavier it is, the more comfy wumpy it is.
pretty much, yeah.
I know big king size blankets around like the winter time. It's a
Mm-hmm.
it's a BS trying to wash those things.
Oh yeah, those things. You got to take them to the
Mm.
actual laundromat to wash them, not in the little.
Oh, the way my washer and dryer is an industrial washer and dryer.
Oh, so you got those.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's big enough to fit one king size blanket in there. one.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what the hell? Because trying to wash it, I have to like because I do have pets in my house.
Mhm.
I can doesn't matter if I'm washing blankets, sheets, or regular clothes. Doesn't matter how many times I wash them. Somehow
They
I
still have
still
cat
get cat hair all over my clothes when they come out the dryer.
Oh no.
At least I know I
hair.
don't really
Dog
mind
hair.
the cat hair because at least I know that it's clean.
Yeah, no, it's clean. It's just the
Yeah.
kitty. Because yeah,
Yeah,
cat
mine is
hair
dog
just
hair.
gets to everything.
And like it doesn't
Oh
matter
yeah.
how much I sweep my floor or anything, there's still cat hair everywhere. That's another
Mm-hmm.
reason why
Yeah.
I don't have like I got rid of my dressers because they every time I would wash clothes and put my clothes into my dressers, somehow they will get into my dressers and sleep.
Oh heck no.
So I had to get rid of
Mm-hmm.
my dressers and I started hanging my clothes so to minimize the cat hair on my clothes.
Especially your work uniform.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that
that's
didn't
rough.
work yesterday or the day before. Kitten decided that she's going to sleep right here, and her fur is about a half inch below my chin, and she just got up there.
No scarves necessary, just kitty.
Yep, and now she's actually laying. Yeah, she's laying in Shelly's box. Which I'm going to pull that out and put it in a bigger box because yeah, I think I can get rid of some of my denim print yarn.
yeah,
Denim, denim, denim. I love this yarn denim. Is it the cotton?
Yeah, this is the I love this cotton, but I have yeah I've got five of that darker blue, and then this is also this is called denim. So
If we could just put things through the computer screen.
yeah,
yeah, oh, but yeah, I that entire shelf of the Crafter Secret that I showed with the red, the blue, and the black. That all came out of one box, along with those two packages and one more of cotton. So yeah, I'm pretty set on cotton for a minute, and project yarn for stuff. Is once I get uh that blanket done for the daughter's boyfriend, I've got to add to my daughter's, which I use, and that thing is 7'8" long, and
yeah.
it's like 52 inches wide. She almost fell over when I handed it to her. She's a, she's 5'6" and about a buck 80.
Yeah.
I
Five, six.
handed her that blanket and she about fell over.
Aw.
She handed it to her 6'1", 200-pound boyfriend, and he goes, "Dang, I want one."
That's cute.
So yeah,
Blanket Queen.
Yeah.
that's what Kelly has nicknamed me. Yes,
It's a fitting name.
That or troublemaker. No, that's Kelly. I keep forgetting that's Kelly.
no, Kelly is quarter trouble. You're a troublemaker. Uh, I forgot. I don't know what he calls Cuppy. And Tank is just get him, girl, get him. And Shelly is the bulldog.
Oh yeah, that is right. I have to think.
Yeah, Shelly's the bulldog because she gets those trolls.
That is true.
Rose. Mm-mm-mm.
Ah,
Yeah,
I hate my life.
Hmm?
I don't know
but
In
yeah,
this little background, it reminds people to like and subscribe. Let me move.
Yep.
Oh, something's burning.
But Ashley, let me turn that around and not get addresses on there. This is the size of the package going out.
Is it blinky?
Mine?
No, Lillian's. Because remember,
Oh,
I think I was on Kelly's yard. Yep. Hi, Pippi. Good morning. But yeah, she's paid me for it. It's sitting in my Cash App account. I haven't touched it, and I won't touch it till I send her a screenshot of the receipt for the yarn, so she has a tracking number.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna do like make a shipping label online? Because you can
I
do
don't
it.
have your address.
Oh no, me. No, I mean for her package, are you gonna like do PayPal online to do a shipping so it's like cheaper, or are you just gonna go to the post
I'm just going to the post office because I've got this and I've got some letters I've got to send out.
It's
So it's
actually
just easier
to
for
go
me
through
to do
the post office than UPS
Yeah.
because the last time I went through UPS or FedEx, it was trying to charge me double what the
Yeah.
post office was going to originally charge me.
Oh,
Expensive. And they don't even deliver their stuff when they say they will.
Mhm.
oh no!
UPS.
And like
Did
that's
you
why I
just see
always,
that runner?
because anytime I send anything out to anybody, I always pay extra for the 3 day shipping.
So they get it in 5 days instead of 30.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Because like if I went to go send it out today because it is a holiday weekend, they won't get it. That's like me sending something to one of y'all, even though it says 3 days. But since it's a holiday weekend, normally y'all will probably get it Tuesday because of the weekend. But since it's a holiday weekend, y'all won't get it until Thursday or Friday of next week.
yeah.
But if I would have
Yep.
sent it out Monday, y'all would have probably got it tomorrow, today or tomorrow, between today and Saturday.
Yeah, if you'd sent it out Monday, we would have got it today. But because, like you said, holiday, yeah, no. And this is going to your state of Pennsylvania anyway. But Money Maniacs that he's been on Mater's live streams, he's in Arizona.
Oh
He
gosh.
sent oh yeah, he sent Mater a package, and he sent it the 2 day priority.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, we finally got it tracked down to Dallas.
Copy.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth too.
Puppy, come on, let's do this thing we're gonna do.
Copy. If you don't bring your here,
She's just
Yeah, no,
horrible.
oh,
my cat
buddy.
did a run.
He's like,
Yeah, kitten did a runner because she was up there and she went straight over.
wait,
Thank goodness they are not meowing anymore because I refuse to get scratched again.
Oh, if she'd started talking, I would have hit mute real quick
If
because
she
I
was
know.
talking this whole like talking about physical, talking like we are, I'd be like, Crystal, what the? I would have been cussing up a whole store.
No, meowing is cat talking. If she'd started talking, meowing, I would have been muting real quick that way to not mess with her.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
Thank goodness they ain't in my room today. So
All right, it's almost 1:30 here. I need to drop out so I can go get this taken care of because I'm about to go spend about 20 bucks at the post office because of the other stuff I've got.
Oh yeah.
But
You really
hopefully,
are.
with me putting this all over it, I mean, I've got it in like half a dozen places. They
yeah,
won't keep it open
They open your
because
nails
they've done that.
sometimes.
Huh?
They
Yeah.
open your. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had that happen in one of the post offices around here. What's up, buddy?
I ordered from Hobby, HOBBII, and it was literally yarn. That's all that was in it. There's a couple of some cable needles or something in it, and I was missing 2 balls of yarn that they're a blue called Peacock, and they're 4 weight. So for them, that's Aaron. I was missing 2, and then I was sent somehow in shipping when they were inspecting it. I was sent a pair of Victoria's Secret thongs. Yeah, exactly. And y'all guys can tell I'm a plus size woman, and they sent for a medium.
That's not like you couldn't even use up like why they do these things.
Yeah. Well, they were inspecting the package, which I got 2 bags. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. That's what I was doing. I laid it. I literally laid all of everything I got on my packages. I laid it out on the bed and emailed them. And I said, missing items and unwanted item. They said, the unwanted item, you can either keep it, trash it, do whatever,
Unwanted
because that
item.
was not us. I was like, okay. But I think it's the twister. It starts off in a color in the middle, and then it goes to like a navy blue or a black on the outside.
Yeah.
I got 8 of those, and I was supposed to get 6 large balls. They're called mega balls, but I
Yeah.
only got 4, and they sent me the other 2. I got a couple other things, but they were little bitties. I got everything except 2 big balls of yarn. I guess somebody needed a project, but that's going to be sweaters for me. I'm going to make raglan sweaters out of them.
Mm.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's almost 1:30. I need to hop off, get my brain together, and get everything else I've got to take with me and go and get all this done.
Mm.
Not what I want to be doing because I want to go back to bed. I went to bed at 11:30 and got up at 2 o'clock this morning.
Girl, I didn't get up until like almost 7. So yeah.
I got less than 3 hours sleep, honey, and then I
Same.
got from 9 to 10:30 and 40. My alarm went off, and I'm sitting there dozing back to sleep, and sweetheart calls to make sure I'm awake.
Well, tell him I
Well,
said
no,
congratulations too.
yes, thank goodness he was able to go back to work. But yeah, he obviously because he was out, he's no longer. He used to go in at 7:30 in the morning. He had his own key and everything to the building, but obviously that's on the back burner
Yeah.
because it'll take him 6 months or more to get back up to that level again if he doesn't miss because of stomach again.
True.
Which if he does, I'm gonna take him to the ER and say, "Here, fix him." I told his gastro doctor. I was like, I'm at the point I'm fixing to leave him at the hospital, and I don't want him back until you fix him.
Ooh.
And she goes, "Why?" I was like, "Because I love him, but he needs to go back to work because he's being a pain in my rear."
Right.
And
You ain't.
it's not that I don't want him around, but I'm not used to having him around all the time.
Mm,
Yeah, and then you
And
gotta eat more food, and it's like you have to.
oh, that don't bother me. I normally cook enough for 4 or 5 people anyway, so we have leftovers for our second meal at lunch the next day. That doesn't bother me, and I will. But I'm not used to having another adult around me all the time.
True.
I'm up until I moved down here, I was working. I did between 6 and 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. I'm not used to being home all the time yet. And even though I am home all the time, it's still an adjustment
Yeah.
because, and then him being home for a month and a half, it's like,
What the hell?
go, 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 go. Yeah. And then I started, my body started acting up because I'm getting anxious of dealing with him. So, yeah, no, it just, no, go away. It was go away. But, yeah. All right. I definitely got to go because I got to take the dog out. Otherwise, going to be in
See you
trouble. Huh?
I was saying, see you later. Hit me up when you're done.
Oh, yeah. Be about 30, 45 minutes. If you're still on, I'll catch you. If not, I'll holler at you on Messenger. All
Probably.
right.
Got you.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody
Bye,
in chat.
Crystal.
Bye, Crystal.
Crystal. So Ashley, you like anime?
My son does.
So the background when you turn off your camera is your son's finisher? You don't like anime?
My son did that for me
Aw,
because he's into anime.
that's cool.
And I fall in love with that character because it reminds me of myself a little bit.
Mm.
Where I'm not going to go into detail with that situation. So, anyways, it reminds me of myself a little bit.
That's cool. There's a lot of I don't know. You could find, you know, characteristics and like a different characters and kind of vibe with them a little.
Because, like, with him, he picked up the character and it suits me when he explained it to me. So I was like, keep it. We're going to go that way.
That's cute.
And I love it too. Like, because on my computer, it's that, it's my phone, it's not background of a blanket, of a baby blanket. So I have two different ones.
What do you mean? You mean you have two different like backgrounds?
Yeah, if I'm using my phone, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
it's a baby blanket if I'm using my phone. But on my computer, it's the enemy one.
Oh, okay. I got you. That's cool.
Because it's like easier for me to like how can I put this? It's easier for me to keep track with those two than trying to switch the one I have on my computer to my phone or from my phone to my computer. It's much easier that way. So I'm like,
My mouth is
are you about to be mad at me?
why
Because I'm about to solo you out and see what you're doing.
me?
Yes, you.
Just working on another shawl.
I like the color. Is that black or blue?
This is green. I don't know.
It looks like a little bit of blue and a little bit of black.
Yeah, it's got this bluish, grayish black right here. I'll probably get a better like photo of it. But it's a Lion Brand Unforgettable Echo.
Yes.
So it's one of them. That's this color. Sorry, my background.
Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like blue and black.
A little bit. It's got this purple, green, grayish. It's the colors in here. It's hard to see.
So it's too
Plus,
pretty.
hold on, let me turn off my background. Maybe it just turns on when we're done. So
Okay, I can see it now. I can see the grays, greens, and blues.
yeah, I love it.
Miss Crystal,
Yes.
how come your yarn look better than mine?
I don't know. I put my background. No one's supposed to see that. It's a surprise. I organized it today because um yeah, Crystal and Cupcake, everyone who's organizing their yarn kind of inspired me.
And like I would organizing my yarn, like with how having my yarn in like multiple places.
Hmm.
That is actually true.
I have mine in every place too. It's like move in a room, work on something, and then you leave it there.
So, like I normally do most of my projects up here in my yarn room. So wherever I have, like once I'm done using what I got up here, I will spend about like 3 days, a good 3 days, bringing whatever I got upstairs.
Kind of doing that rotating thing.
Yes, and then like I'll go out and buy more yarn that I don't. Then
No,
realizing I got multiple of the yarn I already got going through already had, and you know, so it's just like, well, that's
like
like,
you buy it and you forget you had it, or you buy it because you want more than one. Like I went to Dollar Tree yesterday and I found that little fluffy yarn. Oh, you're talking. My bad.
cause like me personally, like I will buy yarn, not thinking like, mind you, I have multiple of those bags full of yarn, and I
Let's
don't
see.
keep track with my yarn. So I automatically, like when I go to the store, I automatically think that I don't have it, go to the store and buy it, and then when I do go through my totes and stuff, I
Let me.
wind up having more yarn than I originally have than I expected.
I was gonna show you. I found this yarn finally at Dollar Tree. Hold on, wait. I gotta dig for it. I'm excited about this yarn set. Hold on. Wait. I'll show you. You guys have these yet?
Not yet.
Ah, I found
Is
them.
that the Chenille yarn?
It's the plush yarn.
No, not yet.
Hey, Wayne.
I'll show you the Chanel.
Cause I've got the like Chanel velvet yarn.
I love those too. I've caked some of them. This Chanel.
Yeah, I've got that.
I wish they had them in black. On they have them online in black, but they don't have them in store in black. I have the yellow one and then the white
I'm going to
one.
give you a prime example. This is cotton right here, right?
Yeah.
And just in this color of cotton, I only had two. Went out and bought more,
Mm.
and then realized I had six more.
And then you have multiple of them. I
Yes.
mean, it's a good
So
and bad
I have to
color.
like use this cotton up soon because if I don't, I ain't going. I'm going to wind up like trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it.
For real.
Just in this particular color of cotton, it's the same thing with the pink cotton. Or no, wait, correction. It's wool. Both of them's wool. I have multiple of this pink wool and multiple of this blue wool. Because when I went out and got more, I thought that I had two of these ones and two of these ones. But realizing going through some other totes, I had four or five more of them.
Ooh, what are you gonna do with them now that you have them?
I don't know what I want to do with them, but I would think of something
Yeah.
and what to do with them. Because when I brought up the one tote from out my kitchen, it's like 60-gallon tote.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a 60-gallon tote. And when I brought that up here, like I'm like, oh Jesus, help! Where you blue? Where you blue ones?
I can't. One of them has a hole in them, and every time I walk, it burns on the sides of the
Wear socks and wear your stick. Because you ain't wearing your new shoes.
What other ones?
The ones in the hallway.
Ew, those hurt.
Wear socks. And I'm like, what the hell?
Guppy wants to see what I'm working on. Can you make me big?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I'm not even looking at chat. Hi, everyone.
So, Guppy, I'm making a half double
Sorry.
crochet blanket.
I love the half double crochet. It's my favorite stitch.
Mine's the single crochet.
I like the medium between because it's like single crochet, double crochet.
Yeah.
Well, Copy, you're good. Cause like he was showed us earlier, Copy, taking a twin size blanket.
I
Am
love
I right, Cam?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was right.
Then it'll go in my, when I'm done with it, it'll go in my bag and tote, my tote of blankets.
blinky bag.
I do know I need to get some more Christmas yarn because I only have 3 of those in my stash by what I went through.
I need some Halloween yarn.
What's
I got,
Halloween here?
I got enough
Black
Halloween yarn and ain't
oranges.
funny.
Well, I've decided, I've conned myself into making a basket with Halloween stuff for my niece.
Okay.
How old is your niece now, Cam?
She'll be 3 months on Monday.
Oh,
Oh, that's
and she was so adorable too, Kristen. So adorable.
you showed her babies. I have baby fever. Don't show me babies. I don't want me more babies, but I love babies. Oh, oh baby. A little picture of baby. Did you make your blankets and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you already, you
Where's it?
uncled out and you just.
It kind of matches her nursing chair in the nursery.
Okay. Good uncle.
Here, in fact, I've got a picture of it.
She is so cute.
Well, she is. So, right there. That's kind of the pattern of it.
Okay. Like it's a chevron and you made
Yeah.
something to match it. Yeah, like the gray and the white.
Yeah, look at her. This is her
Oh, she's
second
so
dog.
pretty. She has a doggy too. That's good.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Not the cats aren't good. I'm sorry, Ashley.
Oh, you're fine, Cubby. You know I love you, right?
I'm doing a chevron in single crochet. Why did I do that? It looks cool in single crochet though. But that was just the cover for her changing table, right? Or the pad on her changing table underneath her, and then
No, that was an ottoman.
so that she has an ottoman, and then you matched with colors to match it, right?
Yeah, because I was gonna do yellow, but I just couldn't find a yellow to match the room. So my mom's like, "How about you do white?" Because she's got a gray and white nursing chair.
Yeah.
I will be back. I have to potty.
And I mean, it took me forever because I did. At one point, I was on row 30 something, and I ended up having to rip all the way back to down to row 35 because I had made that big of a mistake.
Dude, I couldn't. But I would totally do that. I understand
And then for the border, I just did.
the
I finished up
sadness
in,
within.
yep, I finished up in white, and on the bottom, I did followed the waves, and same with the top. And then I fastened off and went with gray and did the exact same thing, just to kind of clean it up.
Yeah, I like to clean the borders up too.
Yeah,
It makes
and
the
it's
finished product look nice.
now on her Afghan. I used an H, and normally when I do a border, I'll use this one. It's a boy 3.75 millimeter. I'll use this one to
So
do
you
my
go
borders.
down.
Yeah, but I tried that and it was like way too small.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I could see that being a little too tight. Maybe like
yeah, I went to a
turn it
G. Here it is. I went to
the
this one.
four. She has a four,
Yeah,
right? Four
yeah.
something.
Hi, Mary. I've got.
Hello.
Look at this. I've got one pack of.
That's cute. That's
Wait a
cute. What
minute.
do you
I'm not.
have?
That's hooks.
I
This is
put.
hooks.
Oh, that's so cute. You got what? Ah, remove it fast.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here's more.
You have so many hooks.
Wait a minute. I'm
I
not
need
done.
to organize my hooks, man.
Here's one.
Hey, it's like a leaflet of hooks. Those are really
Yep.
awesome. I love that.
Wait a minute.
When you you got more hooks? Stop playing. Open that. Let me see.
It's they're wooden. It's a wooden set.
You're a hooker.
So over here we got
Oh, it's the wooden set. Yes, you
yep
did say that.
uh
Bamboo and wood.
1 millimeter all the way up to 2.75 millimeter, and then
1 millimeter.
3 millimeter
Yeah.
all the way up to a 10 millimeter.
Oh, that's nice because holding that small little tiny 1 millimeter
Yeah,
hook is terrible.
and I've just
Those
the
are
way
cute.
they are. I can't rotate my hook, so and anyway the smaller hooks I just naturally hold like a pencil.
Yeah, I think is this the pencil hold?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I crochet. I can't crochet the other way very well. It just
Well,
bothers.
with the like with these ones with the ergonomic, I can, and I mean I started that way with the pencil grip, but I found that
I'm back.
Susan Bates,
Welcome back.
and I naturally picked it up in the pencil grip.
I like
Sorry.
Susan Bates inline crochet hooks more than I
Yeah,
like
I like
everything
the way they just naturally do a half double crochet.
like these. I like these aren't them, but they have
Yeah,
these
that's
tapered,
exactly what I'm
whatever
using.
they're called.
Yeah, the
Oh, look at twins.
Ashley, you missed all
So
of my
yours is a
hooks.
little. Yeah,
I'm
you did. She brought
sorry.
out all these hooks. It was like hook museum.
Yeah. All right.
He's
You don't
So
want to see all my hooks. I'm
here's
oh,
using a pencil pouch from Dollar Tree for all my hooks.
yeah.
I'm
I
just
got this
using a
one.
pencil case.
I'm using a pencil pouch that you
Yeah.
use for school.
I think that's what technically these are, but these are Q bags. This
Ooh,
one's full of hooks.
Scissors.
that's
Yep,
pretty.
I got a whole bunch of
I'll show
scissors.
mine after you show yours.
Yeah. Here's another pouch.
She's got pouches for days.
And I was just talking to a customer at the store yesterday, and she goes, "Why do you need so many?"
Excuse me, ma'am. I need them.
Yeah, I'm like just
It's not that
because.
we need them. It's just we lose them and we buy more, and then we
Yeah.
lose those.
Oh,
And
and then I've got a craft bag with more. I'll go get that in a second. So wooden,
I really like that. Where'd you get that?
my Goodwill store for $5.99.
Stop it.
I was breaking the
Get that.
donations, and one of the ladies comes up who tags wares, which is our term for cups, glasses, the knickknacks, and what have you. And she goes, Cameron, I've got some hooks and needles for you.
Get your out of here. How'd you feel when you saw that? I would have been so
Oh,
excited.
I
Oh
was.
yeah. Oh
She
yeah.
always
Thank
looks
you.
out for me. And then here's this one, Ashley. And then I'll go get the other one that I forgot
All
about.
those hooks. That's a full set.
Yeah.
That's a full set for $5.99. Stop playing with me.
Two
This
full
I'm
sets.
using
I kind of love that.
And then
for a crochet hook for all my hooks.
and this one, I got two full sets.
It's a little book bag size.
Yeah,
Put
it
that
was.
on your back and walk around with your crochet hooks jingling.
And then the very first set of ergonomic
I
needle
love
hooks.
those types. I love when they're thicker because, man, my
Yeah.
hands start hurting after a while.
Yeah.
So that goes in my This is just my normal go to the beach craft bag.
Ah, your
And
beach bag.
yeah, one of the ladies, she would put it in salvage, which is kind of like our get rid of pile. Thank you, copy. Or were you
Thank you.
talking to Crystal or Ashley? And I'm like, Kelly, are you getting rid of that? And she goes, yeah. I said, no, you're not. I'll take it. So, and then she's like, wait a minute, there's a book. Come get the book. And this is a faux pocket,
Oh, so it's not a real pocket, but it.
right? And but the pocket's right here.
Oh, okay.
And then there's three more
Come on,
pockets in there.
cough it up, bud.
And then I've got for like my heavy duty travel one, I got an Eddie Bauer one.
You need these things for your craft, like traveling pouches and storage.
Yeah,
That's why I carry this around with me everywhere I go because I never know
yeah.
what book size I need when I go to work on a project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
I
But
I'm
I mean,
like,
I'm always transferring hooks. Like my granny square Afghan, right here. I can't tell you how many times I've switched between my Susan Bates and Amazon one.
I got this from the Dollar Tree. That's where I got this at. And it's much easier and simpler just to put all your hooks in here. Zip it
Exactly.
open, zip it closed. You can put pretty much here from crochet hook to stitch markers. Oh, excuse me. To anything that you need right in this paper towel.
Oh yeah.
Right from the Dollar Tree.
Look at your little
Got-
stitch marker box.
I
I
got
need
this
to
from
get me a
at
stitch
the workshop
marker
I
or
used to go
something.
to. A lady came from Michigan State University.
This is what I
Ooh,
got.
I like that one.
This is
I
a
had
She
like,
gave,
pencil
as
she
far
case.
gave
as
us
like stitch markers goes, I have about from recess stitch markers. One by what some of the stitch markers I got is by what Tank sent me.
Pink and yes, her stitch markers are
Yes.
awesome.
And then bought, and then between what I bought by what Tank sent me and multiple other people that need it, they're
I,
all right in this bag.
I feel like Tank stitch markers have to go in a separate container for me.
Yeah,
We'll put
Yeah.
them in like a special glass box. They're so nice.
And I'm
I have
like,
this one. This one was a bookmark. It's a little lobster.
aw.
That's so
And then Dana sent me this one.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I love it.
And then I had one on this one. It's a little grain of rice with my name on it. But I took the loop wasn't working out, so I put it on a horse.
They're like these are two of the stitch markers that Tank sent me.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll show you. Give me a second.
and then here's a horse one.
This is just two of what she sent me.
Okay. This little love and the turtle.
It's the second one is a rocket ship,
Oh, it's a rocket ship. It's cool.
and the other one said like this is just two of them, and they're so pretty.
I love.
There's more, but I just don't. I have to dig for them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
no,
got
they're
a whole
probably
bunch
like
of
in
safety
process.
pins.
They're in
I've
like
got a whole whack of safety pins and pill bottles. So here's a little horse.
Oh my! I love horses.
So do I. They're my favorite animal. And then
I love donkeys.
the other one is that Dana sent me is a dolphin. Sorry for the glare. Hang on.
hard to see. Put your hand behind. Yes, that's
Oh my goodness!
So and then I've got the plastic safety pins. And give me 1 second. I'll show you I always save my pill bottles because I get so many of them, and I use them as
I saved the little, the gum, the little tops that jingle, like the little plastic ones. I save those or Tic Tac bottles.
Yeah.
It helps for organization.
Here's all the pill bottles that have stuff in them,
Dang,
and then I've got a whole other.
we're gonna have to do a whole nother live to.
Oh, I'm not gonna go through all of that. And here's safety pins.
Yes, I like. Yeah, I use bobby pins sometimes.
Yeah, and a tip about safety pins. My mother
I got
does
you.
does this. She for like if she doesn't like when we go up to the up north, when we go
Yeah,
to the beach, she'll take a safety pin and put it on the keys, and hook it into our picnic basket. So here's a safety pin, a big one.
Those are cool.
Yeah,
Do they have stuff under them, like a little?
yeah. I've got a Michigan bottle cap that was supposed to be an ornament. My aunt made a keychain for all the boys of my with my grandmother's ashes,
Oh wow.
and then this is just a key to a safety one of those little diary locks.
Yeah, I recognize a key like that. I used to have
Yeah,
diaries.
and then I've got I don't know who found these, but they're the tags to my dad's cats when he was a kid.
That's cute. Those are keepsakes.
Oh yeah, he's got one on his keys for his car, and then
Pooh Bear, Winnie Pooh Bear,
right.
yeah,
and
Piglet,
Piglet too.
Tigger,
Eeyore, but he went up and I didn't get to see him.
and
Tigger and
and
Eeyore.
there was a whole bunch of them.
Those are cute.
Hello, where is it? Oh, right here. Yeah. So it came with a whole bunch of keychains, and here's
That's
one. There's a
I
little
have
teddy
you.
bear
Hold on.
and a little froggy.
Hey, Wayne.
Oh hi.
Hi, Elaine.
Let me turn my chat on.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Racing.
Hi,
Everybody.
Racine.
How are y'all?
That's cool though.
And
Do you
I got
guys
all
ever
of
think
those.
of like, cause like what you have right now, Cameron, like the what are they called? The pins, the brain fart. You just said it. Safety
Safety pin.
pins. The safety pins. You could put like a little bead on it with the type of hook you use, the like
Exactly.
size, and that
Yeah.
way you remember and stuff. It's really
Well, for
helpful.
the two blankets I'm using,
Hey, Mary.
I'm actually using the same
Hello,
hook.
buddy.
Forgive me if I'm coughing, y'all. I've been having a terrible time breathing,
You're good.
You're fine.
I've
and I'm
been
too lazy to go
coughing,
get my I ran out of Advair and
asthma.
my daily
You
medicine, and
better,
I'm too lazy to
you
go up to
better
the
get
medicine
your
cabinet and get it.
medicine.
Why I used my inhaler.
Okay.
I'm just too lazy. I gotta literally go into the kitchen. Above the there we got our cabinets redone, and I gotta open it all the way up and go to the very top shelf, and I'm too lazy to do it.
You have water?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some in a minute.
I
I'm
know. I
drinking
hear you
Gabe.
wheezing a little bit, just like
Yeah,
the wheeze that when you breathe in, it's like, because I
yeah,
have asthma, like
yeah.
that
So
bad.
do
You
I.
have your inhaler, Cam?
Yep, I took a shot like 20 minutes ago. I'm drinking Gatorade, which helps.
You know, Gatorade is the worst thing to drink when you have asthma.
Really?
He's
My
like,
son has asthma. That's the only reason why I know.
drink water. It's so good.
Well,
That
I
way,
have to because I've got to now because I've got gout.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't want your legs swelling and stuff.
Oh no, it's my feet.
Your
Let me see if
feet
I can show
swelling.
you. Right Hang on, I'll flip my camera around. Oops, wrong one. Camera back. Right there. That was for my last flare up of gout. I've got the buildup.
Yeah, copy. My even
Why
doctor
you gotta be
told him that
I'm
if
gonna ask my doctor about that next time
I don't
next time I
know.
go.
If you're drinking sugar or anything like that,
Well,
it's
no,
probably not great.
this is zero. It's got
Oh,
zero
zero.
sugar, 0
Does it have
calories.
aspamine in it? Just be careful with the chemicals.
the only reason why I found that out because my son has asthma and reminder with me being a smoker myself, it's just like I only smoke in certain rooms, and they told me that with Gatorade, if it's like all depends on what kind of Gatorade because of the amount of sugar that's in Gatorade is bad for people that got asthma.
Well, I think sugar in general is bad for people with asthma.
Yeah, it is. I get. Yeah.
And then even though they say Gatorade is healthy for you, it technically is healthier for you because it ain't that much sugar in it compared to like pop and tea and stuff. But because that even though it's not like a lot in there, but for people that unless it says like zero sugar free or something, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's like regular Gatorade, it will mess up his asthma bad. And remind you, my son plays sports.
Right.
I drink these a lot, especially when I get home after work.
Is
'Cause
it zero sugar in them?
yes, 0 calories, zero
I
sugar.
don't have any.
It's G0 Gatorade.
Then you should be fine.
Yeah, because my sister told me because she lost a ton of weight and she drinks the Powerade Zero, Gatorade Zero.
Yeah. And like I'm not gonna lie, with me being a smoker myself, I have 6 different ear humidifiers in my house right now because of my son's asthma.
Speaking of which, I should put mine on since I'll be home for until Tuesday.
And the reason
My,
why I did that is because that with me smoking and whatever, originally I should really have 2, but because I do smoke, I bought extra to purify the air out. And right now with me having the windows open it helps too. And I'm only in one room, so I'm okay.
this summer, my mom's been kind of spending her days out in the garage, and then she goes downstairs at night.
Like during the winter time, right now since it's summer, I have 6. But during the winter time, I have 8.
Well, we got my air purifier 8 years ago after we got Madison and Tessa. Which, Crystal, if you hear me refer to Madison and Tessa, those are my cats.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've always had one cat, but then we come home with 2,
Mm.
and my allergies had to get used to both of them, so I was sick for weeks.
Yeah, allergies and asthma going hand in hand with me, for me personally,
Yeah, and it's funny.
including the yarn I use.
Yeah, the lady around the corner from me has beagles, and
Yeah.
she'll text me saying, "Hey, I got a new beagle. Come over." So I'll sit there and go over and spend like hours just sitting there, so my allergies get used to that beagle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
like the air humidifiers I do get is the ones that you not it's like not the one that you have water in, but it's the
Mine
ones that
doesn't.
you have the ones I get you plug in.
like the standing fan tower.
Yeah. Where they
Mine.
take all in the dirty air, smoke,
Yeah.
whatever, and push out clean air and I only have to change the filter once every 6 months.
And you get them from like Home Depot. You can get them right.
Actually,
The
I got
tiny.
them from Amazon.
Oh,
Mine's over. See
yes,
mine over there.
better.
That's mine over there.
Yeah, I see that black standing one, right?
Yep. And my
The,
dad.
the
When my
very
dad.
first
I need
one
to
I
get me one
bought,
of those.
the
Yep.
very first one I bought is when my son was like what 3 months old, and it still works still to this day. My son's 12,
Oh wow,
and I think at the time I paid like
90.
$80 for it at the time.
I
Mm,
forget where my parents went for that one.
Yeah, like over time, you know how prices go up and up and up. And right now, I only have six on now. I have one of the one I had just recently brought up in my yard room last week. So I had one in his room, my kitchen, my living room, and one in my basement, and one in my bathroom. But during the winter, I'm going to have to bring up the other two because during the winter time there is no circulation in your house because the windows closed and it's cold.
yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to have to
Oh,
bring
mine.
the
My window.
other two.
This screen stays in all the time.
My
If I
screen
open it.
stay in all the time too, but like like every like because of the windows being closed, like the actual glass part of the window, it does get stuffy a lot in your house because of the heat and stuff like that.
Oh, I have to open up my window because I can't. I'll shut my Once I hear the heat click on, I'll shut off my vent. I shut my vent completely off and then open up the window.
And it's just like what the hell? So I have to have at least eight running at all times. And what kills me is that my electric bill running at all times. Like my electric bill be like so high during the winter time because I got eight.
You're welcome, Cuppy.
During the summertime, it ain't really that bad because I had even though I have them all on high, it's okay. But it's just
Right now, mine's on 2. I'll put it on. I'll put it on 3, and you'll. Can you even hear my air purifier right now?
mm,
Mm-mm, no.
You'll give me 1 second, and you'll hear it.
Copy, copy, copy. I'm going to message
Okay,
you.
now can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's very
That's high.
soothing.
It's on. It's on. At first, when I first got it, I kept it on 1, and that really wasn't doing nothing. So I just put it on 2. And every now and again, my dad will come in and take out the filter, and we've got a Dirt Devil hand vac, and
yeah.
he'll just suck it, use that to clean it.
Yeah, to clean it. How much do you guys pay for the filters on that?
My
I think
filter,
I've only,
go ahead.
How, Ashley, how many do you have? You have like you said you had like three or maybe five of them.
All together, I have eight, but only use
Eight.
six. All together, I have eight, but during the winter time, during the summer, I only use six.
we have.
That's
Oh, I
some
forgot.
pure air over there.
Has one. My mom has one downstairs, and she's not been able to find. She's been looking on Amazon, but can't find the filter on Amazon.
If she looks on back of the purifier, you can find the name as long as you have the name of the purifier that you're using.
That's what she did. She can't find it. They've been out of stock for months.
Oh,
Because I
But
get
mine,
mine through Amazon.
yeah,
yeah.
that's. I've only. Oh, I know where she got it. Bed Bath and Beyond,
Like
and I've
doing
only replaced that filter once.
Hmm.
what mine's for the six I do use throughout the summer. I replace them.
Are they all the same model?
No,
Oh,
different.
okay.
And the ones I use through the summer is all each and like except for three of them are the same model, and the rest of them is like different type of models.
Okay.
And when I
I
get
was just
friends that I got them to smoke at the beginning of the year, like in January, and I have to replace my filters every 6 months because of me having cats and because I smoke. If I did not smoke and have cats, I wouldn't have to replace them once a year.
it's really good that you keep that like air filter though, because you know your son with the asthma and the filter. It's like that's really nice.
And like I normally keep
Soothing.
right now I keep two in my yarn room because I do smoke, mainly smoking here the most. So I want and like both my windows are open, and the reason why I keep my windows open so I can get the airflow in here to rotate the room.
Little tornado of air.
Yeah, and sometimes my son do come in here, so that's the main reason why I keep two. I keep one in his room. I got one in the kitchen. I keep one in my basement. I keep one in my bedroom. I keep one in the upstairs bathroom because that's the main bathroom I mainly use, and I also keep one in my bedroom because once in a while that when he comes down to watch a movie with me, that if I know that he's going to come down and watch a movie with us, I will turn it on an hour before to come down to my bedroom. And like the rooms that I do keep on, they run 24/7. The bathroom, my yarn room, the kitchen, I keep those running 24/7 because of that. Because if I don't, last time we had a major asthma attack was about 6 years ago, and we was in the hospital for about like 4 days.
Oh wow,
The
And
last asthma
that's
attack I had was
I
in the
just
middle of
lost my
summer.
job
So
behind it.
they admitted him to the hospital. It was that bad?
Yes, like when he goes into like he haven't had one in like 6 years, but when he goes into one,
He goes hard, right? Like
yes, and
oh,
it
I was
also
in the middle of Sam's Club when I had my last one.
it's been
so
like 6 years since we had a major asthma attack because like, I started changing where because I do smoke, I restricted myself to like certain rooms in my house
mm-hmm.
to smoke. Like I don't go in his room. Like in his room, I do not smoke in his room at all. His room is completely smoke free. Upstairs bathroom completely smoke free.
Yeah.
My bedroom, my yarn room, I do smoke in those two areas, but because he does come in here sometimes, that's the reason why I have two humidifiers in my yarn room.
Yeah. That way you keep that smell like
Yeah,
moving. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like you can definitely keep smoke off of stuff.
and then on top of that, like when he's like, say if he's not
I
home
believe. I mean, I don't
for
smoke.
like a couple of days, I would turn off my air humidifiers because it's like say he's not home for a week, I would personally turn them off because I'm like, what's the point of having them on and he's not going to be home next week? But if I know he's going to be home the next day, I would turn them on that night
Yeah,
before he
I'm sure your
comes.
bill is crazy high, right? With all of the stuff going, or
Like I'm on a cat program where before I got on the cat program with all that running,
mm,
my electric used to be almost $400.
and that's with everything else running too.
Yep. But when I got the cat, my bill went from 400 to 150.
Oh wow, yes,
So I was
yes.
like, I'd rather pay 150 compared to $200 a month.
Hmm.
So I'm
Why?
like, ching, I'd rather do that.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's like 400. Oh my goodness, a month. Oh,
And then like with him, like it's also too. He also plays sports, so it's just like with him, like his coaches know that he's asthmatic, so that right before the game starts, I would give. He takes two pills that is steroids that help with his asthma.
Prednisone
It's the same kind of medicine that we take as adults.
and singular
Yes, that's it. It's the same kind of That's it.
asthma.
Medicine that we take as adults for the bad.
Mhm. Singular is really good for allergies and asthma control. Personally, it works well for me.
I give him that for every single game that he goes to. I will give him one. And there is also like, and the coaches know that like he's asthmatic, so they normally try to keep an eye out on it.
Yeah,
And
but the thing is, though, he's doing sports, and that's really good for his future health too.
also too like
So it's
every
good.
single game that he plays, there is also an ambulance because of him. If it wasn't because of him, they would not have ambulance there. They let me put it this way: they would have ambulance there just in case somebody got hurt,
Mhm.
but they would have two ambulance there, one for him and one for other players, because of the simple fact that he can go into an asthmatic attack at any time. So it's just like easier to have one for him and one for the players, because you never know that if the ambulance take him and they're in the ambulance there and he goes into the ambulance attacks, and then 5 minutes later another kid get hurt.
Mhm.
So I'm like, thank goodness for that, and he's fine.
Yeah, that's really kind of them to do that for him.
Because like right now he is downstairs with my husband in my bedroom. So I'm okay with the smoking up here now because he's doing my job up there right now. Like my son's a good kid.
Racine, I'm making a half double crochet afghan.
I am still working on my table thingy that I was supposed to finish 2 weeks ago. You know, I started my table thing that I started working on 2 weeks ago, and I should have been done by now. Oh, Racine, I got to send you a picture of my grandbaby and her outfit.
Oh, you have a grandbaby?
Yes, still got to send her a picture of her in the outfit that Miss Racine sent me.
You have a picture?
Not on me, is in my husband's phone.
Oh, that's cute though. They sending each other things. Adorable.
I swear, Miss Racine makes the most beautiful, amazing baby clothes.
Mm, I don't think I have her. Did she drop her link?
Yes, it does. But
And this Cameron, you got a channel?
No,
no,
No? Okay, okay.
but Miss Racine is
You're
the
a
most like
crochet.
what Miss Racine. She is a sweetheart from God. She is a sweetheart. I swear, like Miss Racine. I swear, like because the baby outfit that I asked her to. Thank you, Copy.
Thanks, Guppy. I'm gonna add her. Yeah, I did not have her.
Because like
She's cute.
a couple, I want to say, I think it was about a month. a month ago, Miss Racing, that I asked you that
Daughter.
she had. I asked her to make some like it was like somewhat of a jumper slash dress for my grandbaby, and it was just like oh my gosh, and it was purple. I think when I showed it, I think it was one about 2 3 lives ago. I'm not
Mm,
sure.
maybe if I catch you in the next one, you can show me.
Because I know I showed it on one of my lives that oh go back to if you go back and watch from last week.
Last week,
I think it was like the 23rd.
the
Yeah,
23rd.
the 23rd. I think yeah, I showed it on the 23rd.
I'm gonna write these things down. I'll just do this. I'm gonna check her out though, so I will definitely see things up there too. Everyone here is so creative.
It was like
I'm
so
back.
funny.
Hi.
I
How much did it cost you? Cough cough, don't tell us.
well, it's because I added the extra yarn. I quoted her $5 in shipping. It cost more than that, but that's just
Yeah,
because
I usually
I
do.
added extra, and I don't
Oh,
care.
you did?
She doesn't need to pay me back for that. I don't want any extra money for it because that was on me.
Oh, Crystal.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say how much it is, just simply because it's all good.
That's
But
kind of you.
fun part, I have buttons.
Oh, buttons.
Oh, one,
I have a button collection.
two, three.
She sent you Racing sent you a message picture.
Crystal, you want
Or
to talk about buttons?
Oh no, these are all the ones that his mother had in the buffet that is back behind those tote boxes.
buttons,
One,
buttons, buttons.
Yeah.
Oh man, buttons,
Oh
buttons,
yeah.
two.
buttons.
Yep.
Give me
Hold
one
on.
second, y'all. My husband's calling.
Okay.
No, he can't talk to you.
Oh,
No, you're our
you
friend.
trying to get me cussed out?
No, I know better.
Let me move this away from the wall.
Here's another one.
Oh, you got a
Yep.
cake of
Hmm.
the ones with the wheels.
Here's another one.
Yep.
Ooh,
I've
you
got a bunch
use
of those
them,
little
right?
Star Wars there.
You gotta
Okay,
be using
brand
these
new.
buttons.
Half the package is gone. It was 50 cents. Whoops.
Let me make you guys
When it was
larger.
bought.
Hold on, everyone. One at
Okay.
a time. One at a time.
Okay, 50 cents when it was bought, and there's two of the four. I'm just putting them in a gigantic pickle jar.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go. That way you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have mine in a little pottery thing that I should not have them in because it's a nice
Yeah,
pottery
I'm.
thing.
Oh, I found a heart-shaped one. Cool. Yep.
The ones I'm showing now are from my mom's boss. Her husband's
Oh,
cousin died and did put buttons on canvas. Here's another one.
oh, that's cool. I like that
That one is
bottle.
cool.
What's
Wait a
the
minute.
thought of it?
I am so not done.
You have buttons for days.
Oh yeah. And I have in his mother's room.
Here's another one.
Yep.
I have
Uh,
buttons with my business name on them. You know those
what
little
is it, like
custom
made with
business.
love.
Yeah, I have some that say "Made with Love," some that say "Hook that yarn" on them. It's really like you could get like stuff written on buttons too. It's really
Here's
cool.
another one.
Yep.
Black
Here's another
buttons.
one.
Yep.
Man, y'all
Okay,
Another
gonna make
one.
me
guys.
go get my buttons? What's
This will
going on
freak you
here?
out. 29 cents for three of them.
Those are
See,
pretty.
right there in the very middle on the top.
I'm not gonna be tempted to go get all my buttons. I can't.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
These are
Just
just,
so they
I mean,
exist.
these are the ones that when I went through that buffet, um, these are what was in the buffet. And I mean, it's just,
Ashley, we're having a button show.
yeah, I
It's good.
I'm
this
It's
is
setting
good.
the buttons.
yep. We used to do that too. What we would do is my grandmother, she would have us sort them and like sort them by size and color, and
And
then
material.
yeah, and then we would go home and she put them. They would all be in little packets, little stacks or something. When we would go home, no, we didn't do the hide the symbol game. I don't even
Well,
know what that is.
that's what it was when Racine sent it to me. I'm about to show y'all what it looks like.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's the jumper.
Uncle
Yep.
Frederick.
Yep,
That is so
that is
cute.
pretty, Racine.
You're
Sorry,
the baby, right?
But she would leave them all in the piles, and then we went home. She would put them in the old cookie tin, round cookie tin, and she shook them up every time. So we had something to do every weekend. I looked at her. I think about 4 or 5 years later, I was like,
Really?
I think I was 6, so would have been about 10. So about 4 years later, I looked at her. I said, "That's just mean." She goes, "Yeah, but you still do it." I said, "Yeah, because my grandma asked me to."
Yeah, and to let you know, I never heard of the Thumbles game at all.
Isn't it a pussycat doll song?
How did you even play it?
You
Okay.
hide the thimble and make people go find it.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that one.
I'm
Oh
confused. I
shoot!
don't know how to play it.
Hooks and eyes,
I'm confused.
raw snaps.
Bra snaps.
All my years on this earth,
It's
I
called a hook and an eye.
never heard of it.
Look right there on the top, Ashley.
Oh
Right
yes.
by my finger. It's how you fasten your bra together. The hook and the eye.
Ew.
Those are some. Those are nice to have. Those
Yeah.
break. Those are nice to have.
Well, yeah,
Little
they're nice to have, but I
individuals.
mean,
Oh, you. Here's a funny story. So, my
mm-hmm.
mom was cleaning out our picnic basket for the reunion, and I'm downstairs, and I see these clothespins on the table behind my dad's lazy boy, and I go up. I come up to my mom and I'm like, "Are these for Emma to play the clothespin game?" And she's like, at first she's like, "What?" I said, "The clothespin with the coffee can." And she's like, "No, Emma's too young."
Mm-hmm.
But we play games, and if you're, I think it's like one or two. Whoever's doing games has to bring a coffee can, a chair, sturdy enough for the kid to stand on. In this case, we'll use Emma. So a chair big enough and sturdy enough for Emma to stand on, with the back facing the coffee can. You, she'll stand over it and take the clothespin, and she's got to try and drop it into the coffee can.
I'm just looking at this jar. There's a lot of metal buttons, ones with mother of pearl.
Oh, I've got some of those.
Oh yeah, I even have a pair of feet. One is pink and one is blue or green. It got buried. See if I can pull it out.
Oh, guess what, y'all?
Hi, Kelly. It's quarter trouble. See, this is plastic, but it looks like a mother of pearl.
It does.
Tell me why my husband seen the yarn that I bought the other day and wants me to make a bikini out of it for myself.
He's a weirdo.
No, it's your husband, and he likes your body.
I'm actually thinking about doing it.
Go for it, sweetie. If you're comfortable wearing what
Mm,
you make, then go for it.
there you go.
But where is it after day?
Here's a
Because
foot.
I had brought it upstairs, and if I dig all this
Are
out, I'm
you
gonna
gonna
have to
show us
like put it all
the
back.
yarn? Show us the yarn. Show us if you can. If you can.
I picked stuff out like 3 different totes because I can't remember what tote I put it in. Hold on, I will show you.
Ooh,
Okay, I found it.
okay. Now this is about 8 or 9 buttons. They're still got thread in them. Somebody sewed them together.
That's cute. What do you have any plans? It looks like it would be a cute cardigan, shirt, something.
Yeah, that actually could go for a card,
So since you have
jacket or something.
multiple of them, you could use some for the pockets. It could be cute.
I hadn't thought about it because I literally went in and cleaned out one of her closets, and this is what we found in there. It's butter tub. It's except for the
What
width of
is
my
that
finger. It's butter. It used to be butter, blue bonnet butter.
in the closet?
Yep, and
How'd that happen?
it's buttons.
Ah,
Yeah, these are some of them are hers, some of them are her mother's,
oh,
and I mean,
yeah, I have to go soon. I set something up with Cuppy that we're gonna do in a bit. She's hounding me. Mom, stop.
okay, let's see if I can get this to pour. Yep, there went the tub.
So I'm basically let me see that and then I'll tell you what else. I want to see what you have in there. So you're gonna make some.
That's a
Dang,
crystal
you got
jar.
buttons.
Uh
Doesn't
huh.
that just? It's so artistic looking too.
So, show it again, Crystal.
Just a second. I gotta maneuver some stuff. This is
That's
a plastic
I
pickle
love it.
jar.
It's so big.
All
That's a
all
big
that I
pickle
have.
jar. That fits
Yeah,
all the cucumbers
and
to
this
turn
is
into pickles.
this is all of the ones that his. Well, I've got a couple of tins in there, but this is everything we pulled out of that closet.
Can we
Ooh,
have a live where we do buttons just together?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
Crystal, you need to do it live again.
I'll do another live some in time in the future, but I am gonna do a live
and see
today,
the
so
that
it's
one
okay.
that one that was half missing. Here's a match to it. The
Ooh,
29 cent one. Okay, we're done.
we're
Crystal,
done.
do you remember the yarn I was telling you about?
The
Yeah.
retro stripes. Yep.
Uh, I got
Oh,
extra
her.
yarn to go with it.
Oh, poolie
So,
or parrot stripes, I think.
yes. I have to remove my arm. These were the 3 retro.
Hmm.
I love those so much. Mm. Mm. Why is that cotton candy-ish to me?
That's what
All
it
three,
reminds me of.
all 3 are retro. And I don't. I reminded me of cotton candy too. But
Mhm.
when I read the labels, retro.
Yeah,
Here were the 2 that are paired.
I love that. I love that. What is
parrot
it's the
stripe.
same
Yep.
yarn?
No
But
different. Same.
brand, same
Same everything
different
except
colorway.
colorway is different.
I love that. I love the
Just
top
the
one
top pair.
more.
And it's the same thing. It's just wound, just a different
Red
winding.
stripes.
I call mine when they're Mandelas. I call them Mandela corns.
Oh, I thought Mandela corn was when you were missing a color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they wind them without a certain color, they're like unicorns. Like they're unique.
Yep.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
cute.
These two are called
They look like stained glass. The one she's holding up.
polo stripes,
Polo stripes.
Yep.
Yes.
Purples and blues.
Purples and blues. Oh my.
and this is the
Mhm.
color that my husband wants me to make a bikini out of.
I could see that as a bikini.
Yeah.
I think that would look cute.
I'm debating if I want to use this one, these two here, or if I want to use these two. As
Either
far
one
as
would either one would work.
because like the colors that he want me to use are these two here.
I like the ones on your right though. Those it's our
Yeah.
left,
You
your right. Oh yes. The
okay?
Yeah,
You
yellow.
want
they're similar in color. That's
the
the
more
color.
purple or the one with the green in it
The one in the green is
is
like
your choice,
it's
Either
one
right?
I
one
want to use, but
is
the one
gonna
at
look
the
nice.
bottom is what he wants me to use.
Oh, okay.
The one with
But
the
yeah,
purple.
They
yeah.
kind of look similar.
He wants the purple, pink, and blue. You want the purple, blue, and green or yellow, whichever one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
they're
sense.
almost identical. They're just instead of pink, you got or
The
actually
yellow.
you got the green and the yellow in there. Yeah,
They're so
So
pretty.
I'm still debating like if I should do hit the way he wants it because I can like far as one of these I can make a top out of one and the
Hmm.
other one I can do a bottom because of my size. It's only going to take like one, technically two balls. That's all I really need. And as far as like the retro yarn, I had somebody, I think it was someone in the YouTube community that did, uh, no, I found it online. It was a online pattern
The button.
that I found for the retro yarn, and I want to use the retro yarn and make it was so cute. I just have to go back and look for it.
I
I
like the one with the yellow.
yeah I like the retro, but
Do what your
it's
husband
it's
likes.
got too much pink in it for me. I I'm not a pinky, but now that is called the that's also called the TikTok hat yarn because you see people on TikTok
Oh
using the
yeah, with
knitting
the
machines.
Yeah.
I have
yeah,
one.
you're
I
right.
have one in there, but
You have a
I've got to use.
knitting machine thingy?
I haven't used it yet, though.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to use that
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
in
yeah.
front of me while I watch you do
I
the.
get once
That'd be
once
nice.
I get some of this going, I'm going to use the knitting machine to make panels and
Yeah.
sew them together vertically to make a sweater.
I like that.
There's a
Everything
lady,
keeps moving. Actually,
yeah,
I'm like, where'd
she's
Crystal
playing with
go?
buttons. She's playing with buttons. There's actually a lady on
I
YouTube.
love it.
I will have to next time I'm on a live. I will look her up beforehand and give you the YouTube name. But that's what she does. Is she crochets and she uses the knitting machine.
Yeah, it's a really nice, fast way to um.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
Cam,
What?
what are you eating?
A biscotti?
Oh, this
I want some.
almond chocolate.
Mhm.
Dang it.
So I gotta start getting going because I have to do a live in a bit. I'm gonna help Cuppy set up her camera. And so I thought I'd do a live that way I could help other people because I know Elaine mentioned she had to
I
come in.
lost.
So we're gonna do that together.
I,
You lost
I lost.
yarn. You
I
lost
lost
yarn
at Yarn
chicken.
Chicken.
No. Sorry.
6 stitches.
Oh, you're calling me. I gotta go. I gotta
So
go.
I
I'm
have to rip
sorry.
out this entire top row. All right. Bye, Miss Crystal. I will
Bye.
catch you in a bit.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
We'll
Crystal.
be over.
Yep.
Bye.
And those for who don't know, biscotti is Italian for cookie.
Yeah. It's a hard cookie, normally half dipped in chocolate, almond flavored butter, almond peanut butter, stuff like that. I love them.
Yeah, I'm jealous because like he didn't offer me that I wanted stuff.
You're just hungry.
Yeah, I am too, and I'm about to go. Once this live is over, I'm going to go downstairs and get me some bread.
I just spent
Well,
$200 on groceries yesterday. I'm hungry and I don't want anything to eat.
yeah, that's I feel that way sometimes. I'm hungry, but I don't want the food that's in this house.
Oh, that sounds about right. Like
I'm
that's
hungry, but I don't want the food that's here. I want something else.
mm-hmm.
My
I want
parents went to Sam's
Mexican.
Club today.
I want Mexican food.
And what sucks is I've got to make everything spicy. Like my parents hate spicy food. The most spiciness they can deal with is the buffalo chicken dip
Yeah.
from Frank's Red Hot Sauce, and that's it. Me on Friday nights when I had my pizza, I this is hot salt. I literally drench
Can you
my
see that pattern? Ashley,
Barely.
what's a manger?
it's the nativity with the Star of David above it in filet crochet. Woo! And I got 6 balls of Karen Simply Soft Platinum. Don't know that I'm going to do it in that. I'm not a fan of Karen Simply Soft,
I was
but
just telling the customer that asked me yesterday about why do I need all the hooks and working utensils.
mm-hmm.
I said we were talking about Karen Simply Soft, and I said it's just too,
Splitty.
yeah, and it's just I've got to tighten up my tension, like with the Hobby Lobby cotton, which is what I'm working on with my Afghan, my cotton one. It's just I've got to tighten up my tension because it's slippery.
Yeah, see, I can use the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. I love this yarn. I haven't tried their soft and sleek,
Yeah.
but I have some. But Karen Simply Soft for me is too splitty, and it is a
Yeah.
pain in the you know what for me. Yeah, for me to be able to use because I'll do say I'm doing double crochet. Out of
Yeah.
5 double crochet, I will split 3 of them.
I used it one time on a napkin I was using up with my grandma's yarn. I did double crochet around it. I split every stitch. Every single double crochet I did, I split.
That's another reason why I don't like working with certain yarns because every time I do work with certain yarns,
They do
it's
that.
every single time. I refuse to.
Yeah, and I mean that's me and Karen Simply Soft. Now Karen 1 pound,
Well, that's
um,
my absolute favorite.
the cakes, the Karen cakes,
Yeah.
all those I don't have a problem with. Now it's been 5 years since I worked with Simply Soft,
Yeah.
so I'm going to try it again and see if it's still splitting.
Oh, I'm too terrified to try it again after that one. So unless they can figure out how to spin it tighter, leave it the same way but spin it tighter, forget it. Unless
Well,
I've got a drop spindle here, I could figure out how to spin it myself and make it tighter.
no, that's what we pay them for. That's how come they get $4.50 a ball.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel about like certain line brands. As far as their yarn, I refuse to buy like line brand yarns because I know it's split.
Which ones?
The one that comes into like certain cones of the line brand, they split.
Cones?
Of the cones of line brand. No, correction, my bad. Mandala. It's the mandala. You know how mandala comes in
Okay.
like cones sometimes? Once in a
I've
while,
always
it's
got.
it goes back to what I said. Like every state is different by it varies. Where I
Yeah.
know we in Mandala here, it comes in cones too, like
New
how
to me.
line dress cones. I refuse to buy the Mandala cones because every time I do buy them, the yarn split bad.
Yeah, see that Ogo? My first color change was a knot. So I wasn't too happy about that.
Same with me, but what I did, and I learned this from Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. If you get a
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
knot, you cut it on both ends, and then just
Mm-hmm.
And what I
Yeah.
do is I'll take, let's say I cut this yarn, I'm running out, and I'll leave a good inch tail, and then I'll oh no, I leave about
Nope.
this much.
I leave that. I leave a long tail.
Yeah, so do I, and then I'll take the end of this yarn, and I'll literally take it from the end and go like this, and basically measure it, and where it ends on the stitch, that's where I make my slip knot, right there where my fingers are pinched,
Yeah. Like
and
this
I'll
right
make a
here.
slip knot.
This is my beginning tail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and like here in
My ending tail will be that long.
yeah, in my granny squares, what I do is when I'll crochet over, do a couple of sets of shells on top of them,
mm-hmm.
and then the next round when I come back, I'll go underneath those two strands of tails and lock them in, and then
Mm-hmm.
double back and then go up and and then snip it.
And she's done.
I'm
That's it.
sitting here doing this and I want to make it. I swear I want to with my ADHD. I want to make it 500 chains, but I ain't got the attention span to crochet that many stitches.
Oh yeah. And that's what's left. So I put my
Why
avatar up.
keep that, and start making balls. And every time you get a decent amount, wrap it up, and then you'll have yarn scraps.
Like that?
Yeah, just and then use
Ooh,
that one and just
sorry
use
if I
one
made
to
you
make
dizzy, guys. Yeah.
like this. Make one
Oh yeah.
like big magic ball. That's what I do.
Oh no,
Like with all
I
my
don't do the magic because when I use that for my scraps, I will literally I just reach in there, grab, and go. That's it. I don't choose. I just grab it, and that's it. Whatever happens, happens. That's my magic ball. Is I just keep going and
That's
going and
true.
going. I'm not going to hook it together and wind it around. I just have it in there. I'm going to reach, grab, and crochet, and it's going to come out looking, yay, or oh my god, what the heck happened?
Right.
Those ones, the reason why I do that is it just keeps going and going and going.
Oh, I know. I've done it before. I made magic cake. Same concept. I just used a yarn winder.
Yeah, I had one. I was gonna do that with them. I got it broke.
Yeah, I've had that
Well,
happen.
it was plastic.
I know I never had a yarn winder ever in my life.
I didn't until a
This,
couple months
this
ago.
was my yarn winder for the first 3 years I crocheted.
You know what my yarn winder was? My knee. My knees was my yarn winder.
Oh, I just use the regular skeins like this. I have
Yeah,
hooks, but it's
but
I think it's
like
a DK weight, and
no, that sale
I
should
have
be up
no space
for.
to put I have no spot to put a Swift and a yarn ball winder.
Well,
Still
see,
to this day, my knees or my yarn bar winder. Because what I would do every time I have to do like something like that, I would sit in a chair for about like a good hour.
hmm
It is the same concept because I was like, well, I see a lot of people use the yarn winder right through YouTube and personal life, use the winder, and I'm like, how come I can't use my knees to like to wind the yarn up to get what you want? Especially like if you can't afford to buy one, you better start using something that is homemade. Like your knees is homemade, even though they be hurting, and your elbows. If you have kids, have them stand there with the arms out just far and start
hmm
wrapping around their arm.
That's what my mom used to have to do for my grandmother. Because apparently
the hanks.
back when my grandma knit, they didn't come like this.
Nope, that
They
came in
came
the
looking
hank.
like a hank. But
I
my
have
mother
seen
calls it a
that, but
skein.
it's
She
buried.
calls that
No,
a skein.
yeah.
Like,
So
Now, Cuppy, I agree from what I've seen online on YouTube and stuff about the Stanwood. I agree it's a really good product. I just have this slight problem. I'm not ready to pay 150, $200 for it.
right, and I get $100 a month out of my Social Security. So if I spend it on that, that's my whole month.
Yeah, and when you can go
Where
on Amazon get the cheap plastic one for like $20, $25.
mm,
I used to,
Yeah.
and see that's what this one was from the good old store, and within I had it like 2 weeks and it broke.
Okay.
It
How
would
much?
it stopped. It wouldn't. You could hear the gears going, but the cylinder it wouldn't go like this.
Okay. How much did you pay for it?
$4.99, but it had already
You
been
got your
used.
money. You got your money's worth. Yeah,
Yeah,
2 weeks. You got your money's worth.
and I mean I was doing that practically every day.
Yeah. But yeah, go to Amazon and look up yarn blinders. You
Oh,
go,
I do every day.
yeah, and you set it on the kitchen table, and you just what I did is I had two baskets. One was sitting up here beside me on the bed, and one was
Oh
down
no, I
here on
sit
the
right
floor.
here. What I did with it was I'd take my Apple Watch and put it on my right wrist and go.
Well,
I
no,
have
I would have a basket of balls.
yeah
Yeah,
right here. I
and
put
then
my
they
ball
would
in
go
here,
into then they would go into
and then
another basket as a cake.
I just set them right here on my bed,
Yeah,
right
but
here.
yeah, Cuppy, you got lucky because the cheapest I've seen the
That's lucky.
Stanwood for in the last 4 years was like $85, and that was used and in really really crappy condition. A new one is about 120, $150 from what I've seen. Now it may have changed because I haven't looked in like a year. But yeah, no, what I would use my little plastic winder. I'd have a ball over here in the basket so it's bouncing in the basket, and then when I'm done, the cake goes into another basket on the floor. That way,
You see, I'm picky. I'm picky about mine. I want one that's big enough that can hold one skin of carrot in 1 pound. Instead
uh,
of what you'd have
yeah,
to, you're talking commercial grade there.
the Stanwood, the cup he's talking about. Yeah, that one will hold. It says 10 ounces, but if you do it right, you can get a full pound on there.
Yeah, because the way when I wind them up into
Oh,
yarn balls,
okay, nice. I'll have to
I'll
go.
end up I get like four to five yarn balls out of them,
Hmm.
out of 1 carat yarn pouch. Because you're sitting there, and your hand gets cramped up like this, and then you gotta snip it, and then do it again.
Nice. I will have to go look at that in a couple, probably December or January, when I'll start looking for a heavy duty one. But a Stanwood is you're going to set it up and leave it set up because of the way they're designed and made. They
Yeah.
are
I was telling that same customer that I told my mom, why can't I just have the little corner straight down from where I'm sitting?
well.
My mom says I'll get it dirty.
Also, what you could do is go to Walmart. They have TV trays for 20 bucks for the big ones,
I've
and
got that. That's what my iPad's sitting on right now.
yeah, then you can
See,
set.
it's kind of like a computer stand.
No,
You
it's
know,
a
my
no.
computer.
I got that at the good old store too, $5.99.
Yeah, no, it's
You want to help pay for my little table?
the little TV trays for the wooden ones.
Yep.
Is what I'm talking about. I got one for 23 bucks.
I paid cheaper than that for the table trays.
Well, I got one brand new, and the other one that I just have to make sure it's kept in good condition because it was my dad's, and I got it when he passed. I brought it here for his mom, and she's using it. I just, ooh,
Hi, Jeanette.
you
Hey,
need to quit tempting me.
She's
You
tempting
know.
us, Crystal.
Oh, I know,
Tuppy,
but
stop it.
Tuppy's tempting me, and she knows it.
Yeah, she's tempting me too. And I don't have any money. I
hold
think I
that
have like
thought.
$1 sitting
Miss
on my
Janae,
Amazon account.
hold that thought. Miss Janae, when are you going to go live again? Because I've been trying to catch you for the longest, and you haven't been on for the past few weeks. I miss coming to your lives. I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I miss you, girl. I
The
miss
one time I was going to catch you, Jeanette, was last week, but that was my family reunion.
Oh, I've got one of
Yeah,
those in October.
yeah, ours is the last Sunday in August.
Well,
39 people came.
we were Memorial Day, and then my grandmother passed away, and after she passed, nobody kept track of it. Nobody did anything for like a year, and then my cousin, he's like, he started reaching out to people, and last year, no, 2 years ago before the pandemic, or three before the pandemic hit, um, we were supposed to be down there on this certain day in October, and he wasn't going to be there. Well, it was a misty rain, so yeah, my one of my uncles canceled it. Okay, fine, cool. Nobody called me, nobody got a hold of me, and so I'm like, you know what? I got down there, I pulled up, and I called my dad. I was like, hey, what's up? Said there's nobody here. He goes, yeah, my brother canceled it. I was like, well, I said, can I cuss him out? He goes, why? I said, because it's an hour drive for me to come down here, which I don't mind doing because I can see you. I said, but if I'm going to come down here and deal with deal with the rest of these gay heat dogs, and then you're going to cancel it in the middle of it. I need warning because I could have had 8 hours worth of work today. I said,
Yeah,
so can I
that's
cancel now? He goes, no, can't do that. I was like, well,
true. Right.
they
But
had it the next. They had it the next weekend, and that cousin.
Jeanette, I was working on a half double crochet blanket, but I took it apart.
Aw,
I still miss you, Miss Jeanette, though.
So after I'm done winding this up, I'm gonna work on my granny square with Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton that I got in total 11 skeins, $4.99 a
ooh,
piece.
ooh. Um, every other week it goes on sale for 30% off.
The one I want to go to is 25 minutes away. Am I? There's a
Oh, okay, I
there's a.
understand that, but literally every other week,
I've
26
been
weeks.
trying to convince my mother. Get this. There's a what you call florist, like a flower shop, like 10 miles from, like 5 minutes from there. And I'm always saying, Mom, I will go 2 blocks with you, even though I hate going 2 blocks with a
Mm-hmm.
passion. With a passion, I hate going there. I will go 2 blocks with you if you take me to Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
She hasn't been there. She goes without me.
Are you able to order online?
Miss Jeanette,
I'm
you
waiting
can
on
come
my
to the
Cash
store,
App credit
Miss
card.
Jeanette. Sorry, Cam. I
Uh,
was telling Miss Jeanette that I still love her. It's just kind of hard to catch her.
yeah.
And I'm
Conflicting
like,
schedules are a pain.
and it's just like every time I be wondering when she is, and they come to find out she comes on like as soon as I'll be ready to like go check my YouTube, she's on, and I'm like, or getting ready to go off. I'm like,
See, look, my Cash App card said it was shipped 95 days ago. Like
Okay.
Memorial Day, I ordered it, and it's still not here.
Cam, Miss Jeanette wants to know where are you
Okay.
working?
You ordered from
I'm
Hobby
gonna
Lobby on Memorial Day and haven't got it yet?
no, my Cash App card.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
If
seriously
there's
considering. I'm seriously. I'm like, if when it gets to 100 days, I'm contacting them, saying I ordered it on Memorial Day,
uh,
and I want my
honey,
card.
you contact them now. If it's been more than 30 days, which it has been, you need to contact them because it's a likely chance it's been stolen.
You need to get all of that now, Cam. Because
Yeah.
10 out of 10 is either one or two options. One, it got lost somewhere in the mail. Two, somebody had took it in the process of
They knew where what it was and where it was from, so they got it. And if you don't have money on it, that's fine. But if you put money in your Cash App account and that card you don't have the card in your hand, then they can access the cash.
yep.
Oh, what I do is like Dana sent me some for my birthday. I transferred it right to my Amazon account, so it wasn't even there in there like 5 minutes.
Okay. Um.
And
Do you
that
have
is true, Miss Janet. That
yeah?
is
Do you
honestly
have
true.
PayPal?
Yes, but they
Okay.
say I need to. I put in my social security card and
Hey, Miss
everything,
Gloria.
and they still say I need to verify everything.
Yeah, they're going to do that.
And I've done it 5 times already, and it still says I need to go to my homepage and verify who I am.
Then, baby, you gotta contact them and customer service and explain your situation in order to reset your account.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Well,
only way that you can get your name and your account back to order. If you don't contact them and tell them your situation, then it's going to be nothing but issues. You literally
Yeah.
have to like call down there. Don't email them. Call down there. There's a 1-800 number that you can call.
Yeah.
You
Now with
tell them the situation. They can recover your account through the phone.
Here's
now
what I'm
with
working.
ooh, that's a good size one.
Oh yeah,
With
and
with
I plan on using up like all my cotton yarn. But this
yeah
right here is all the Hobby Lobby yarn I got.
with PayPal, you can go to Dollar General, Family Dollar, and you can buy a card. Now you have to pay. It's like 20. You got to have $30 for the initial card because you're paying like 20, $25 to put it on the card and $3 to activate it, so that you can call, get it set up, and you can actually put money on it and use that at stores and stuff. And you can have a PayPal card. And that's one way to have. You can transfer your money to your from Cash App to PayPal. Whoop! All right, bye bye.
Bye bye. See ya. Because like the last time I had issues with that, I had issues with my Cash App card where that I had money on my Cash App from selling some of my things that I normally make, and somebody hacks my account, and I had to call customer service in order to cancel that account and to remake, like, to start whole another account underneath the same name, same email and everything. And I was so mad because they had took almost $400 from me. Like, don't get me wrong, I got the money back because of the investigation, and they did catch the person that did it. But you just gotta be careful with that. You gotta be very, very careful, Cam. And what you're making is very pretty.
Thank you. This is the first blanket I've actually made out of cotton.
Right now, I got wool that my next project I have to do. I have to start using up some of this wool from that I found
I
out
got to
of
start spinning
wool.
my wool. I've got a whole crap load of wool I need to spin.
I got so much, it's not even funny. I got yarn everywhere in my house. According to my husband, that I need to stop shopping for you.
The last yarn I purchased was this Hobby Lobby. And that was, I think, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Last set of yarn that I did buy is what I showed a couple minutes ago, like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
And according to my husband, I'm on a budget. He restricted me from spending $400 a month to less than $100 a month.
Hey, I live on a budget of $100 a month.
So like I'm like, how am I supposed to control that? But it took me time from 400 and something dollars a month to 150. And I'm like, it'd be so much yarn I'd be wanting to buy because I'm so used to buying $400 or $500 worth of yarn on clearance. On clearance. But I have to calculate how much I have to spend. And I'm
My
like,
parents, people who don't crochet, don't know that yarn is an addiction.
yes.
People don't understand who don't use yarn don't realize it's an addiction. And we go to the store, and my mom's like, "Do you really need that? What are you going to use it for?" I'm like, "I don't know. I want it." I'm like, "It jumped in my cart. Why can't it stay there?
Mm,
I can't help it if it wants to join its other yarny friends. It jumped to the cart all by itself."
exactly.
I definitely. We can't help it that it's got a yarn's got a mind of its own.
And I'm just like, don't get me wrong, it's just like the color, some of this yarn and fabric be so pretty, but I'm like, don't get me wrong, I get where he's coming from because I do have yarn all throughout my house. I own, so like I can't get upset with that because it's like on one hand, the more I use, the more I buy,
Yeah.
and that because I do have so much throughout my house, I
It's like,
understand.
do I really need more?
Yeah, and I get where he's coming from, and I ask, and it's like with him, it's just like he feels like I get more than like I use. That's another reason why I only he put me on the budget because that it'll be like how every weekend there's new yarn
Yeah.
and there's yarn that I want to go buy right now because it's fall colors like dark browns, dark different types of browns, different types of oranges, different types of like burgundy, dark red, and dark yellows, and like off orange, off yellows that I want to go get, but I can't get right now because I'm on a budget, and that's another reason why I've been rotating my yarn from downstairs to upstairs because the more I rotate, that I can go through what I have. And he also
Exactly.
said the more that I use, the more I can buy yarn. That's another reason why I'm trying to go through as much yarn that I can now before November because if I don't get through majority of my yarn before November, I can't buy any more like fall colors. I know I need browns. I know I need oranges. I
I'm
know I
good, Kelly.
need
How are
dark
you?
yellows.
And see, like I want to stack up on my washcloths, but I need more yarn. But I can't go yarn shopping because my mother put me on a yarn diet.
Oh, that's my husband.
And I tell her, I'm like, Mom, I want to stack up on my yarn, my cotton yarn, but I can't go to the yarn store.
And like in the
Though
killer.
I could technically walk to Joann's.
Oh, so can I? Because Joanne's is like 3 blocks away from my job.
Oh no, no. So let's say I go straight out donations, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a long driveway, and then an industrial drive, and then I go across there. There's AutoZone, and Joann's.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally in total like a 5 minute walk from my work. 5 minutes, actually, and I'm at Joann's.
That's how my job is too.
Oh, and then wait a minute, I got Michael's across the street.
Well, that's one thing I don't have is the Michaels across the street.
But I'm not going to Joanne or Michael's. The two Michaels I have close by really have kind of, if I may say so, shitty ass yard selections.
You're
And
fine. This is
literally,
Thanksgiving over, so you're okay.
and I like getting books because I want patterns.
Yeah,
And again, my mom's like, "Why do you need so many pattern books?" Because I want to know I want to know, see all the pretty different yarn patterns.
yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I do. It's like like where I work at, like Joanne's is not even a 10 minute walk from my job to. And remind you, when we having a membership at Joanne's,
So do I. I've
that I
got
get all the discounts. Like I have one at Hobby Lobby, but I barely go to Hobby Lobby, and the only
yeah, I
time
haven't
I
been
do
to Hobby Lobby
go to
in
Hobby
sure.
Lobby is with my aunt. That's the only time I go to Hobby Lobby is unless I'm with my aunt because my aunt goes there for like decorations and stuff. I pretty much go there for like the yarn. That's it. Other than that, I don't go.
See, I have the regular Joanne's Smiles card, and then I also signed up for the teacher one. Don't ask me why I signed up for the teacher one. I'm not even a teacher, but I signed up for it. And the cool
Right.
thing about I've got an iPhone,
Yeah.
and look, there's my Michael's card,
Oh Jesus.
and then wait a minute, I got my Cash App card, I got my CVS card,
Yeah.
and Best Western, and Walgreens.
Damn, yeah, a lot of more stuff than I got on my phone.
Yeah, it's called a Apple Wallet. Hold on, I'll show you the icon. So, see that gray looking gear?
Uh-huh.
It's right next to it. And you can add your cards to your wallet. And the cool thing is,
Yeah.
I can like my Apple Cash, I can just
Yeah.
it's got that tap thingy where you just tap and it pays for it.
Give me a second, I gotta go get another stitch marker. Because where I'm about to leave off on my table covering, I need another stitch marker. The way I'm doing it.
I'm just clearing out
Roughly
my
now, but
computer.
it looks roughly now, but I'm in the process of straightening it out. And I need to go grab another stitch marker, so give me about 30 seconds to go grab another one.
Take your time.
Cam, keep everyone talking.
What are you doing, Kelly? I had to put that. This is plastic from a biscotti. I have the reason why I put it in here is because we've got a cat that chews on plastic. Kelly, I don't think you were here earlier when I showed my finished object. Here is my finished object. It's a little Labrador puppy. I finished it the other day. What you think of it, Kelly?
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
I'm showing Kelly my little Labrador puppy.
And it's so pretty.
This is for my aunt. I promise. Was trying to get it done before the reunion, but
Yeah.
I had wine, and I was trying to do it at 9:45 after I'd had a bottle of wine,
Oh, Cam, oh,
and
but it's
then
so pretty though.
Yeah, I had one leg done, and I was trying to do the other one. And let me just redo the pattern on how it as you do the feet. Pause, and you tell me if you can decipher it. There's the lab.
I'm going to put you on big, okay, so I can read it.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll read it to you. 20. All right. So here's what the feet look like,
Okay.
and this is what the pattern says. Where is it? Round. It says start out with dark brown yarn. Makes 6 stitches, which is this is in single crochet. Single cro. So you start out with 6 stitches. Single crochet 2 in each stitch, which makes 12.
Uh-huh.
Now this is how you have to make the feet. And with all of these stitches, it says you'll end with 12.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I see what they're doing.
but this is I can read
Tammy,
patterns
Tammy,
fairly good.
don't show the pattern anymore, honey.
Yeah,
Because
I was,
yeah, if somebody's looking, somebody wants to be, you know, we have no
well,
problem
it's
helping
so
you
tiny
understand.
you can't
Yeah,
even see it. I
yeah.
always hold it
I mean
back.
that far back is fine, but you had brought it close. If
Yeah.
someone stops, they can actually do that. I just don't want you getting in trouble, sweetie.
So single crochet 3,
Mm-hmm.
half double crochet 6, single crochet 3, go back to the asterisk and repeat.
Now, are you doing it in the round or
Yes.
okay?
But
So
that's where I
round.
got lost at for a second because I'm like, wait a minute, is it in a round or is it just a simple repeat? That's why I was confused.
Yeah, with dark brown, make a 6 stitch around.
Okay, so here's what they're actually. Um, now does it
And
say to
see,
do a magic ring or single crochet to
oh,
start the?
I always when I'm doing amigurumi, I always start with a magic circle.
Okay, so actually, if you'll put me up, I'll show him what's going on.
Okay, give me a second.
And then Sandrine said to and I for feet, I just put. She said it was a half double crochet popcorn. I did that and it didn't make sense because it still added more stitches than
Okay.
what it's supposed to.
What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and do the 3 in the magic circle. Now, mind you, this is still hooked up to. This is my working yarn for this. So, what I would do is I've got the 3 there, and this is the back of my circle. I would just go ahead, chain 1, turn it, and then half double crochet 2 in each stitch. So you have to go right back into where you chained at here,
Yeah.
and then go ahead and do your half. I am pants at doing, and yes, I picked that up from Lorna and a couple others I watched at doing tight stitches, especially because I'm using a 7mm hook, so that's not helpful.
No offense, Cam, but the way Crystal explained it, it sounds more much sense to me.
But see, you're
Okay,
starting out with six
what's your next
stitches.
row?
It's you start out with 6 single crochet and then increase to 12 by putting 2 in each stitch. Single crochet and single crochet 3, half double crochet 6, but it doesn't tell you where to put the stitches. It does not
Okay,
specify in which stitch to put the stitches in.
and see this is for the front for me. This would be the front of the toes. That would
Yeah,
be that would
so
be
it
the
doesn't tell
feet.
you
That
in
would be it.
if you're doing them in all of the stitches. If you're doing
Well,
the 6
see,
double crochet,
for me, this right here, I would go ahead and tie off, and I would just do a round up for the leg, sew this on the bottom and because this is the toes. Because that pattern is not so written.
No,
No.
and I can read.
Um,
I can decipher patterns fairly well for only knowing how to read them for like
have you
3 years.
ever looked at the Zuma Gurumi books?
Like
No.
that's where I got kind of confused that count because like normally I'm really easy in
Yeah,
pattern.
I can decipher patterns fairly good,
Yeah.
and I've only been able to. The first one I followed was an actual video tutorial from Jada and Stitches.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
was that her owl one?
no, it was her splendid springtime shawl. I'd watched the
Oh,
video first and then followed her pattern and if I'm looking at the pattern, I still need to watch the video just for the first 2 rows.
yeah. And that makes a lot of sense. I've done that.
And then after that, my mom ended up buying me cactus or cacti, a kit from Darn Good Yarns,
Yeah.
Okay.
and Harry Potter.
Like I get what you're saying, Kim, as far as like the pattern wise. That's why, but at the same time, I was slightly confused
Yeah,
in
I
the
said that.
pattern because, like, I can read a pattern very well, but the way you described it and by what I read, it was just like confusing. I never seen a pattern that confusing.
Okay.
And I mean,
Let me grab something. I'll be right back.
I've tried it
Because
every way. I did the half double crochet 3, half double crochet 2 in the next stitch, half double crochet 2 in the next stitch, and half double crochet in the next 2, single crochet 2, half double crochet 2, 2, and 2, and then whatever's left, single crochet. And no matter how many times I've done it, I've ended up with more than 12 stitches.
And it just doesn't add up. That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, where does
Yeah,
it add
I
up?
mean, other than the feet, I've been able. It's an easy pattern. It's just the feet I cannot decipher. But here's the little
Those are pretty, Cam.
yeah.
Those are really pretty.
Here's even with the Chihuahua yarn. Here's the Chihuahua. I gave you enough yarn to do a Chihuahua and the lab.
Yeah.
Don't mind his wobbly neck. I didn't sew it on good enough.
Aw, still cute. Okay.
And then
But you ain't the only one, Cam, where I had read patterns that doesn't make sense at all. Like I would
yeah.
sit here and work it up,
Oh,
and
Ginger Bunny.
just like I'm gonna give you a prime example. About 4 months ago, I had went out and bought when I was at Joanne's buying yarn. I was like, well, I'm gonna go get a crochet book, like a crochet magazine.
I got one.
I'm like, okay, cool. I picked it up, and because I was standing in line, it was nothing else for me to read. So I'm like, I seen a pattern that looked really cute, and I had yarn for it. So I was like, well, I'm going to do it. Got home, started working on it, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense or add up. I'm like, crochet like chain 24, a multiple of 3, go into your third stitch, and then do a double crochet into the first chain, then you chain 2, and then go into the third, and then go like go to the fourth stitch and like half double crochet. I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As I'm working it up, by the time I get to the fourth row, it was looking like was looking like this.
Now you see this dog pattern.
Yeah.
The feet are balls. They're not the 3-toed balls. But it literally says front leg, start single crochet magic ring.
Yeah.
Round 2, increase 6 stitches, 12. Round 3, 18. Round 4, you increase to 24 total, and then you increase it again. There's 24 total, and then you make 6 rows of 24,
Yeah.
I
and
mean,
then
it's. I was just telling Ashley while you were gone, Crystal. Other than the toes, other than the paws, I was able to follow every single word.
yeah,
But
but
it's just not telling you where to put the stitches, so you don't know where to put them.
Yep.
Zumagurumi. Now this is number 5. It specifically has the dog in it.
That's
It
true.
has a
But
walrus, a rhino, a mouse. But
hey
I mean,
everyone, I am going to cut this live short because I just realized I've been on for 3 hours and I still gotta go find something to eat and I gotta give my son his medicine before he goes to school tomorrow.
yeah. But I
So
have 1 through 5, and I've got 6 and 7 coming. Guess what I'm going to make?
that the turtle.
Yep. But the instructions are literally row by row by row. So
It
that's
does
why I
that, but
like
it just doesn't tell you where to put the stitches. So
Yeah.
on that.
I would not recommend that pattern for a beginner who's just learning how to do amigurumi.
I would just wing it and put it on there wherever it looked right.
Yeah,
At that point, if you can't read the pattern, and it reads like you just showed me, I'd go in and just make my own.
and I'm gonna do a schnauzer next, and I'm gonna do like you said, do the rounded toe,
The ball
and then
feet, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and then I'm
On
gonna
that
take
note,
those.
everyone, Crystal, Cam, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming past.
Yep.
I'm ending because I've been on for like almost 3 hours and I still got to go find something to cook for dinner tonight. And
We're doing goulash.
Ooh,
my
I'm coming over. What
I'm
time
so
you want me
happy
over?
because my son his medicine for tonight before he goes back to school tomorrow.
Oof.
So I will see everyone later.
All right, get
Bye.
some rest, man.
I will try. See everyone later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, no.